guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. That bus was really quick. We managed to make it here in time for the Festival of Fantasy. We don't have the best spot because I just walked in, but we're going to give it a shot. Welcome in to the Festival of Fantasy, guys. We just walked into Magic Kingdom. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yay, Michigan!
I do need to go get something to eat after this, but since I walked in and it's here, we're going to watch it. It's not the best view. It's not my spot. But we're going to go with it. Welcome in, guys. Festival of Fantasy, Magic Kingdom. Walked in right at the best spot and I just got right on. Welcome in, guys. Good afternoon, Mike. Welcome back in. We hopped over to Magic Kingdom and the Festival of Fantasy was starting, so I just jumped in. It's not my spot, but I'm gonna go grab something to eat real quick after this and run over to Space Ranger Spin and check out some of the other rides. It is substantially quieter here at Magic Kingdom, even with everybody in the middle here. I don't know why everyone's at Hollywood Studios today, but welcome in, welcome in, welcome back, everybody. We made it. That was a really quick bus ride over here. Yeah, there's some people around, so it's not front row or anything, but it's fine. It'll be fine. I just walked in last minute, just walked right up here. We got the castle right here and her newly repainted beauty. Looks like they've got most of the turrets painted. Just the side ones need repainting still. They're a little dull, unless they're meaning to keep them that way, but I don't think so. It's so busy. I was just saying how it's not so busy compared to Hollywood Studios. Compared to Hollywood Studios, this is nothing. Hollywood Studios, there was actually another streamer on the bus. I didn't catch her name. She's an older lady. I was showing her about her ears. She didn't realize they lit up. So I was asking her if she was staying here for the festival, the Starlight Festival, and I taught her that they light up. She didn't realize they were rechargeable or light up. So I taught her that. She was super excited. So I told her when she comes for the Starlight Festival next, she'll have to have them light up. She was pretty excited about that. This is the Festival of Fantasy, Keith. It has started, but it's at the other end. So that's usually where I stand, is in Frontierland. It's a better spot. I literally just walked into Magic Kingdom up Main Street, so we just kind of stopped right here.
You know what that is?
No.
So it's not the best spot, and there's people in front of me, but we're just gonna go with it.
Actually, yeah, probably.
We're gonna run and go get something to eat up in probably Fantasyland, and then we'll run over to Space Ranger Spin and see what's going on over there after this. Busy day today, but it's okay. I don't get here as much as everybody else every couple weeks, but I don't want to waste any time. So good times. I did make it, Henry. Thank you. And thank you so much for the tip on the buses. I took updated pictures that I will send you later. And I took updated pictures from Magic Kingdom to get back too. So I'm super excited that you can do that because that was so quick. I mean, I was over here in 15 minutes and walked in, and now we're going to watch the Festival of Fantasy, which I wasn't going to hit, but since I walked in and it's already going and there's crowds all here, I might as well just stop. It's not the best view, but we're just going to work with it. We're just going to work with it.
Oh, look at him. Just
And we will go grab something to eat real quick, just because I haven't eaten much yet today. And then we'll head over to Space Ranger Spin, and if that's a huge wait, we'll just jump on all the usual things. The wait times here are substantially less. So we'll jump on a bunch of things and get some things done, and then we'll head back over to studios. I got lots of battery power left. And I have that big giant Fuel Rod Max now, along with the 2 small ones and my 2 big power bricks. So we are set to go for a while. We're just gonna end up streaming all day, as long as my voice doesn't run out. Yes, ma'am. I literally just jumped off the bus, Jen. They did let me over. There was no problems, Henry. Just so you know, no problems at all. They didn't check for a magic band or anything. So hopefully it'll be smooth sailing on the way back to you. No issues at all.
It's not my fault.
It should be coming by pretty soon. It's noon. So should be
stubborn, but come on.
Should be happening pretty quick here.
Being stubborn.
I probably had time to walk around to a better spot, but I'll just hang around here now. Anybody that wants a good view of the castle, it looks like they do have her mostly repainted except for those side turrets. They're still a little, the blue is a little off, but the other ones are a lot darker blue. So the castle herself is done, and I like how they've redone this right here. They've done some little stripies on there. That's pretty. Looks like they've still got a little bit of work to do on that bottom one. You can see right above the clock, some of it isn't, see if I can zoom in, it's not all the way down. It's like 3/4. Can you see that? The lower part, some of the dark blue isn't finished. The rest mostly is.
All right, can we have it back?
So that and probably the side pieces. So she's just about finished, guys. Just about. Welcome back in for the Midday Magic Kingdom Park Pop stream. Unexpected, but even though there's a lot of people, it looks centralized right now because of the parade, but it's actually less people than Hollywood
I'll
Studios.
hold you. Really?
Good afternoon, 6 Mile. Welcome back in. Figured everybody would slowly make their way back in. We'll grab something quick to eat after this, and then we'll run over and check out Space Ranger Spin and all our usual haunts. Haha. And then we'll jump back over to Hollywood Studios. I think we'll be able to get a lot more done, and it always looks so cool at nighttime. So we'll go and do some stuff, and then we'll do that with Fantasmic. Once everyone piles into Fantasmic at 8:30, I think we'll be able to get a lot of stuff done. We'll probably be able to maybe get a tower done again, maybe Slinky Dog. We'll definitely be able to get Rise once everyone piles out of there. We'll be able to get a few things done. So it'll be good. Welcome back in, or welcome in if you're new. We're just waiting for Festival of Fantasy.
Oh, hello.
I believe it starts soon.
She does.
I just kind of walked into it. We just popped over from Hollywood Studios. This is something we just decided to do on the fly. So we're going to wait for this since we walked into it, and then we're going to grab some food. I'm undecided, guys, so I love my spring rolls. So we could do spring roll cart. But also, I'm craving something cold. So I'm torn between the I Lava You float, which is kind of big, and the Rapunzel sundae. I think I'm more leaning towards the Rapunzel sundae because the I Lava You float is so big.
Ivy, you want your princess crown?
Thoughts? Votes?
Here, Ivy. Go to the right. Oh, we put some touchdown.
That always sparks a good conversation too. For the spring roll cart people, what's your favorite? Pizza, cheeseburger? I vote cheeseburger.
Circular or just straight?
Oh, there's a bubble wand lady. You know what's coming. That happens. One of these days we're going to buy one of these bubble wands, And we're just going to carry it around with us all day, blowing bubbles at everybody, and then we'll give it away at the end of the night to somebody. That sounds like a good plan, doesn't it? That sounds fun. I would do it today, but I have too much stuff with me since we're park hopping. But next Magic Kingdom Day, so it'll be in a couple weeks when we come. Does that sound like a good plan, everybody? Should we do Bubble Wand Giveaway Day?
Ivy. Come here, sweetheart.
Let's do that. If someone wants to donate towards the Bubble Wand giveaway, I have my Cash App and my Venmo down there. By all means, you can send that over to me. I will make sure that I keep it for the Bubble Wand. I don't even know how much they are. I think they're $30 or $40. I have no idea. I've never bought one. Well, no, that's a lie. I think we did buy one for Cookie Bear's daughter a long time ago, like 10 years ago. I have no idea how much they are now. So if anybody would like to donate to the Bubble Wand Fund, I think we'll do that next time. We're doing a Magic Kingdom Day. I think that would be fun. We will buy a bubble wand and use it a little bit and then donate it to some little girl or boy.
Come here, Ivy.
Boys can like bubble wands
you
too.
get some on your nose. Yeah.
Hello, Strawberry Fields. How are you? Welcome back
burn.
in. I didn't get a chance to say hi to you earlier. We were in the Indiana Jones show, so I wasn't talking then. Welcome back in. We park hopped over to Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
We're just waiting for the Festival of Fantasy Parade. It should be coming by pretty soon.
Okay. Okay.
It's not the best spot, but I just walked in and up Main Street, so there it is, guys. You see everybody straighten up when the music comes on. Did you see that? You visually watch some men across the street straighten up. Like at attention.
No, stay where you are. Stay where you are.
That was pretty funny.
Different story. What?
Yeah, because I want waiting.
You'll go on mine in a minute, but let's just see what it's like when we get
That was pretty hilarious. Welcome in and welcome back, guys.
Ivy.
If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me.
Guests from near and far. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, we got bubbles.
You are warmly invited to join Mickey Mouse and his Fantasyland friends for a magical celebration in the streets. Dreams will come true, hearts will soar, and you will become a part of the magic. For the time has come to take your places and prepare to welcome the wondrous and wonderful Disney
Thank you for that like.
Fantasy Parade.
I appreciate that. See the float. It's coming. I see Belle way over there in Frontierland, but I see her.
I don't mind.
I haven't seen him in here. Thank you, Mike. That's what we're going for. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for helping out. I really appreciate it. Y'all are the best. I see them way over there. They're coming. They're over here. They're coming. I can zoom in. You see them over there, guys? You can see Belle just kind of in between the people there. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll have to add you on Facebook. I think you came up as a friend you may know. A few other people found me. So maybe it was Instagram, but I did see you. Ooh, it just got real sunny here all of a sudden. So always amazing how big these floats are. They're so big.
They see it? It's coming.
Welcome in if you're joining us for Festival Fantasy. Just getting started here, guys. They're just coming around. We'll get a better view soon. They're just coming around in front of the castle here. This is the Festival of Fantasy Strawberry Field Ferry. There's another showing of this at 3 o'clock. I just happened to walk in right when this was going on. So it's not the greatest views because I've got people in front of me, but that's okay. This isn't my usual spot either. I have some good spots that I usually stand at, but it's okay.
Send somebody oh, look, Valley. Oh, I can't wait to see you. Song is all that.
Anything happen?
It's coming. You don't see it?
I see it now, but I haven't seen anything, and I was sitting right there in the shade.
It's over here.
Oh, it's coming from
Coming
here.
around the corner.
It must come around this way.
Yeah. I was sitting right there, but I only saw a car that came with like a family, blah, blah, blah.
They must have, it might be like Make-A-Wish or something.
Oh.
This one starts in Frontierland. So the parades start in different spots. So this one starts in Frontierland, way over here, and wraps around, comes around the castle, and comes out this way. If you're here for the Starlight Parade later, I'm not going to be. I'm going back to Hollywood Studios, but it starts at this end and comes this way.
Okay.
So you're going to want to start at this end, and you can follow it around that way. It goes the opposite direction.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Your best spot for that parade is somewhere right here or over in Frontierland, because you'll catch the end of it and walk it out.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. I've seen you. What I do.
Oh, you gotta see the one they came around with signs for your unbirthday. They got a picture with your unbirthday sign. It's not your birthday. They had birthday
Beauty and the Beast, guys. For anybody that's a Beauty and the Beast fan.
Bobby, I want to get Bobby in the
Send somebody back. Oh my God, my favorite.
What's the difference?
By right in front of us.
Hey, I didn't happen.
Oh, there's Perla and Gus Gus. They are there. Yana and Naveen.
these guys. Now, what is that? What is that?
I've never seen them in a movie. There's Caleb.
What is that? You might know. What character is that?
Caleb.
Valley, I've never seen that guy. I never seen that guy.
He's just part of the movie.
This is about.
Yeah, it's like an extra character. They're just mostly dancer fill-ins in between. Rapunzel and Flynn, guys. And the ruffians. There's my girl. I know that's my favorite. Flynn's up there. He's swinging. He's so close, I have to lean back. There he is. Hi, E-Rock. Welcome back. We made it to Magic Kingdom and walked right into the Festival of Fantasy. It's not the best spot, but we're here. Yeah, most of these people in between are just dancers. Like these guys are choral to the Little Mermaid. Yeah.
But it's difficult to be one of the dancers, right? You have to like be selected.
Yeah, and it's very high energy, and in this heat, this isn't even bad heat right now, but like when we come in like July and things, it's like 130 degrees out here. It's hot, and they're going all the way around, so it's a lot.
Hey, make a picture of that one.
There she is. Welcome in, guys. We're watching this Festival of Fantasy. We've had some good timing today. We've walked into a bunch of things. Had some good timing today.
I'm asking if you watch it.
Got Peter Pan next.
Oh, look at Captain Hook. Oh, Captain Hook. Tinkerbell.
Got Captain Hook on the bottom. I can't get the whole float in, it's so big. There's Hook. Got Tinkerbell on the back, and Smee.
Oh, look at these things.
Oh, we've got the Maleficent Dragon, guys. We are breathing fire today.
Uh-oh, look at this thing.
Look right here.
Here we go.
Yeah, Maleficent's coming.
Doesn't always breathe fire, and she doesn't close her in, of course. She is today.
Take a picture of it.
I got it.
Yes. Yes, Mike. I have so many good pictures of the Maleficent Dragon. I love it.
Did you get one, man?
I know Dame is ninja watching from work somewhere. You'll have to go back and watch this game.
That's like a frog.
Oh, there's Donald! Yeah, I'm in Wonderland. Oh, it's a Donald. Look, Phoebe, you can stand up too. You're not that lazy. Okay?
There's our guy Donald.
Oh. Go with Doodle. Oh, he's saying hi to you, Molly. Goofy. Goofy.
Say that?
Oh, Goofy.
Now stand here. Now stand here.
Thank you, Minnie, guys. The end, guys. All right, we are going to walk this way. I'm going to set you guys down for just a second. I just had a mild panic attack that I lost my other phone, but I think I might have put it in my bag when I was quickly, yes I did. I was just quickly putting everything away so I could catch the parade. And I went to reach for it to try and take some pictures while I was streaming because I multitask, and I realized it wasn't in my side pocket and had a mild panic attack there for a minute. It has a very distinct Donald case on it right now, and I didn't see anybody with it, or it was right behind where I was standing, so nobody picked it up, so we're good. That was Festival Fantasy, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We are going to go and grab something quick to eat, and we're going to go check out Space Ranger Spin. You are very welcome, Mike. You are very welcome. I wish I had a better spot for you guys. I have my little spots that I like, and if I had known, you know, if we catch the second one, if we're still here or we're not in line for something, I will try to get into my spot because it's a much better view. But no worries at all. Thank you guys for coming in. Lunchtime for you, Henry? All right, go have lunch, Henry. Yes, I'm going to go find something myself. You guys are more than welcome to hang out while I do that. I think I'm going to grab that Rapunzel sundae. That just seems really good to me. I'm going to see if I can mobile order that. I don't think I can from Storyteller Treats, so I think I'm just going to walk up there. And I'll let you guys people watch a little bit just while I eat that. It won't take me very long, and then we'll walk over to Space Ranger Spin.
Geriye doğru gidiyor.
İki tarafa da gidiyor. Oradan da gelenler de var.
Gidiyor. Böyle bakın. Ben yapmıyorum. Ben gideyim. Bu adamın arkasından gidiyorum.
All right, guys. Oh, I think we have a meet and greet going on in here too. Mirabelle. It's usually her meet and greet. Yes, she's in there. Again, I think they're trying to keep people happy. There is a lot of people here too, but maybe because it's bigger, it seems so more spread out. Bye, Henry. Have a good lunch. It is crowded, but it's, for some reason, I think because it's more spread out, it doesn't seem as bad. Magic Kingdom is always crowded, so you zoom back out here. We're gonna go up to Storytell Treats and get that ice cream bowl. We're gonna sit back a little bit, have a little snack, and then we'll see what we can get up to. We're gonna go check out Space Ranger Spin. That's why we came over. If it's a crazy wait, we'll at least just check it out. There's Cindy's Well, if anybody hasn't seen it. I love this spot. It's a nice little spot in the morning. I'm taking some good pictures over there. And I know It's a Small World and a bunch of others have some pretty low weights right now, so we can go jump on all of those. A Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion does lag a little bit, but we can get in there. We all know it doesn't lag as much Pirates. Pirates is kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's good right up until the end and then just lags at the end. So Magic Kingdom is so random. Sometimes it's okay and sometimes it's not.
Yeah. Carousel.
Just a second. There's a lot of people here, but it's midday. Like I said, a lot of these people, they're going to clear out here because the little ones are going to get hot. So not everybody's going to stay here for a super long time. Welcome, Mike, is another moderator. We got a bunch of part-timer moderators here, but they're all the best. So now we have a few. No worries at all, Mike. No worries at all. Thank you for helping out. Yeah, it is busy here, but for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's more spacious here. It seems not as crowded. It probably is, but it's just capacity holds more people here than Hollywood Studios. I'm hoping the Friars Nook isn't bad. The Storybook Treats line is pretty rough. Let's get in this line though. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. That's kind of what I really wanted, and I got to eat something. So let's get in this line. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let's get in here. We'll hope for the best here. We can sit over by Winnie the Pooh. I'll actually go sit over by the little terraces over there, and then you guys can people watch while I eat real quick. It shouldn't be too bad. Once we actually get it, it won't be too bad at all. It'll be all right. And then we'll go jump on some things, some rides and stuff. It'll be all right. I'm also not used to this whole having to use my wallet thing because usually I just use Magic Bands. This is kind of a pain, this offers work thing. Welcome in if you're new. Welcome in. Hit that subscribe and like for me if you're enjoying the content. If anybody would like to help, if you would like to find me on Instagram, some of the people here I've known for a little bit, so that's why I just immediately changed it. But if you have any questions, just find me on Instagram and send me a message there, and I can chat with you a little bit more over there. If anybody is looking to moderate or has any other questions for me about anything that I'm doing. If anybody has questions about my equipment, I am actually in the process of saving up to get some more equipment, but I do have in my description link what it is that I'm currently using. If anybody is questioning or interested in that too. We decided to do a midday hop over to Magic Kingdom here. It's busy, but Magic Kingdom's always busy. And it's spring break and it's Easter. So I'm just getting a quick snack here, and then we'll sit and eat that. We're gonna run over and check out some rides and hop on a couple things. Thank you for that. I'm going to
A little bit of backtracking, but that's okay.
get a quick cool off snack here. What is everybody's favorite thing to eat Magic Kingdom? I haven't had this Rapunzel sundae for a while, but I really enjoy it. But my favorite thing is not from here. My favorite thing is actually from Gaston's Tavern. And I get it almost every time I'm in Magic Kingdom, but I may not today. I tried it randomly one of the times that I was here, and now it has quickly become a staple for me. But it is so good. I love it. Which randomly, the other thing there is Pookie Bug's favorite. So it works out that generally when we go to Magic Kingdom, the very first place, like for breakfast, which is not really the greatest breakfast, and we're generally really, really healthy people. And we're very careful what we eat, but we usually go to Gaston's for breakfast. So it's kind of crazy. Yes, the creme brulee thing. You're right, Christopher. Yes. What did you say, Mike? Never have, but want a Mickey pretzel whenever I go to Disney. Yeah, I actually had one the very first time I came to Disney, and I was like, you know, they're everywhere. You know, when you're new, you don't know what's good and not good. I didn't know any such thing as streaming, DFB, you know, any of the good things to eat. I had no idea what any of that meant. So, you know, you just come and you just eat stuff like normal people. You grab popcorn or whatever's around. And I grabbed a Mickey pretzel. The Mickey pretzel itself was not bad. It was not the best pretzel I've ever had. It was not the worst. I usually love like liquid plastic cheese, but this plastic cheese that I got it from a cart over by the circus area. But this particular plastic cheese I got was very, very salty. It was so salty I could barely eat it, and I have not had the urge to eat another Mickey pretzel or anything like it since. I did try the giant pretzel over in Germany a few years ago, and it wasn't bad, just that it was huge. I mean, it was like $10 at the time. It might be more now. The pretzel itself was good. It's just massive. I mean, it's literally massive. I could only eat maybe half of it, and it doesn't come with anything, so it gets a bit dry in your mouth after a while. But it's not bad for what it is. I think you can order stuff with it. But yeah. And I meant to actually grab the bread pudding yesterday, but I forgot. And again, when I'm walking around in the heat, I don't like to eat a lot. I just don't feel good in it. And I started off the day today not feeling that great. So I generally don't in the park. I walk a lot and it's hot, and you eat heavy stuff and greasy stuff here in the park, you start to feel not good after a while. So I generally tend to not do that. So I'm waiting to see. I'm trying to see if this lady's next. There's an open window. I'm trying to see. She was getting something out for her. So I tend to not eat a ton of stuff in the parks. We used to be those people. We would, you know, do sit-down meals once, sometimes twice a day and things like that. But Pookie Bug, on the other hand, super, super healthy guy. Runs 5-6 miles every day, every second day, deadlifts, all kinds of stuff. Crazy, crazy healthy guys. But that man, he will eat his body weight in food while we were at Disney. And I think last time we came, he gained like, what was it, Pookie Bug? Was it like 9 pounds? I don't know. It was some crazy amount that you gained while you were here last time. Now he loses it right away. That is not me. So I don't eat like that when I'm here. I generally actually don't even eat a lot while I'm here at all. But yeah, staying hydrated is most important, especially when it's hot out. You'll notice you'll drink a lot and you don't even go to the bathroom that much because you're just sweating it all back out. Yes, cheeseburger spring rolls. I was talking about those earlier, E-Rock. Those are a big fave. I'll grab those before fireworks and just chow on those. They're good. They're a favorite. Love those cheeseburger spring rolls. Hi, can I get the Sunday bowl, please? Yeah. Stephanie. Can I have this? Yeah. Oh, this way? Thank you. You too. Those rewards cards add up, guys. I don't know if any of you guys have one or you come to Disney, but we got one a few years ago and I put everything on that thing. And so I have a lot of rewards points, and so I have a couple $100 every time I come here. So a lot of stuff is free. Thank you. So it works out really, really well. We get a lot of stuff for free. Well, it's not free, but I mean, if you got to buy stuff anyways, you might as well do that, right? Sorry, it's a little shaky. I gotta put stuff back in my backpack. Woo. Trying to do things one-handed, and my other hand's kind of gibbled from my surgery, so look at that, guys. Look at this. This is so good. The light's kind of funny there. Look at this. This is amazing. I don't know if anybody's ever had this before. I've only had it a couple of times, but it's so good. Let's go find a spot to stand y'all up, and I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat it all. I don't even know how much I've walked today. A lot. So I am not worried about eating this at all. I think yesterday I was impressed. I only walked like 10 miles, which is not far for me. My last Epcot day, I think I walked like 17 or 18. So this is not bad. Let's find a little spot over here. We can set you guys down and people watch while I eat this. Oh, I think this girl took my spot. That's fine. Just need a little spot to sit. Ooh, let's go over here. Here's a good spot. But this is amazing, y'all. Look at this. Yes, trash can table time. I love trash can table time. Also, they had amazing orange bird trash cans over at Epcot. I actually took pictures of those trash cans. Ooh, this cement is warm on my booty. Yeah, I just said booty on YouTube. It's toasty. It's like sitting on a heat seat. Okay, I'm gonna set you guys down. They had orange bird trash cans at Epcot, and they were the cutest trash cans I've ever seen. All right, setting you guys down. I'm gonna eat so you guys can watch. I'm not gonna turn the microphone off so you guys can see what's going on. I just want to be able to see your comments for a little bit. You can chat amongst yourselves. Guys, this is so good. the lemon Dole Whip mixed with like, it's like a blueberry ice cream or something. It's so good. All right, guys, how are we all doing? Hey, Captain Mickey Mouse, welcome back. So we did decide to come to Magic Kingdom. For anybody that hopped in, welcome in. I was quickly getting something to eat since we've been walking around the whole time. I got the Rapunzel sundae. I've eaten most of it. I ate all the fruit. I probably have blueberries stuck in my teeth now. We'll have to get some water later and rinse that out. I have my water bottle with me. I've eaten most of it. I keep forgetting how much I get brain free super easy. I'm one of those people. So I can't eat cold things like really, really fast. So I tried. I've still got a little bit left in this bowl, but I've eaten most of it. All the strawberries and the blueberries. It's so good, guys. I'm gonna throw out the rest of this though. I got most of it done. See, I'm not part of the Clean Plate Club today, but I think that's enough sugar for me right now. I got most of it. So we are going to head over to Buzz Lightyear. Let's go check that out and see what the wait is. If the wait is somewhat reasonable, let's see about doing that. If not, I was checking out the wait times while I was eating. And we'll head over to It's a Small World and Winnie the Pooh. They're all at about 30-40 minutes, so we can knock out a couple of things. I would say that we could do Little Mermaid. It's got a lower wait, but Little Mermaid always tends to cut out really bad, so we can do it, but it's a little laggy. I'm starting to learn which ones are kind of good and which ones are bad. You're gonna go to Epic in a couple weeks? Nice, Captain Mickey. Jealous. I love me some Universal. I'm gonna have to go back there soon too. I miss me some Harry Potter stuff. Buzz, people mover. Yeah, people mover. We always do a good people mover. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Han. Welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah. Good afternoon to the chatters and the ninjas. Yes. We welcome chatters and ninjas. We welcome everybody here. I am both a chatter and a ninja. So when I watch other people, sometimes I'm a ninja too. We do have Winnie the Pooh and Tigger over here doing a meet and greet. If anybody goes, once it cycles through and processes, we were at Hollywood Studios earlier today. We saw all kinds of characters. Darth Vader, Powerline Max, Jiminy Cricket, Stormtroopers, The Mandalorian. Walked up to the Stormtrooper show right up front. Just lucked out today with a lot of characters, just walking right up to them. There might be a little bit where I'm going to have to edit it out. I came up with a YouTube copyright as soon as I walked into Tower of Terror, probably because I filmed a little video there, which I probably shouldn't have done when you walk into Tower. That was my fault. So it's probably going to come up. I'm going to have to edit that out before it posts. But otherwise, super good stream. But I decided it was crazy busy at Hollywood Studios. Like, it's busy here too. It is busy here. Trust me, it's busy. But Hollywood Studios was insane, and all of the rides were going down, and even some of the shows somehow were delayed. So we decided to hop over to Magic Kingdom here. I've got plenty of battery. We're just going to do a midday stream. I walked right up into Festival of Fantasy, so you can go back and watch that if you want. And I just quickly got something to eat there. We're going to go check out Space Ranger Spin since it's soft opened, see what's going on there. If we can get in a reasonable amount of time, we will. And if not, we will move on and do some other things. I love me some Magic Kingdom. And then we're going to go back over to Hollywood Studios. My car is there, so we have to go back there. But we're going to go back there about 6:30. And we're going to hit up Hollywood Studios at night, because Hollywood Studios at night is so cool. And then I think by then people are going to be hot and tired. There was already people park hopping out, I think because of all of the people. And by then the littles will be getting hot and tired. They're going to leave. And I think at the end of that Fantasmic, while people are in there, we can probably get on a lot of rides that we couldn't get on. And then we will go and do the second Fantasmic. So we're going to have a very full, very busy day going back and forth here. But I think we'll get a lot done. So it's going to be good. Sorry, I'm trying to see. I've got a really hard glare. It's very bright out today, so I apologize if I don't get to all your comments. I'm trying to walk and navigate all these people and stream and sometimes take pictures and do things at the same time. Okay, so Space Ranger Spin is open. I don't think we're going to be doing it today, guys. There is a lot of people there. I can see it from here. But it is open. I know it's saying that it's not open on the app and stuff, but it is open. That's some insane lineage going on. Let me see if that actually gives a wait time. Yeah, that's what it was. I know that's what it was because it popped up right away, Captain Mickey Mouse. So I'm gonna have to edit that out, and I just know not to do that next time. So it's saying standby wait is only 40 minutes. You guys want to jump in this line? I feel like it's longer than 40 minutes with this line, but you guys want to try it? I've got my chest harness. We can put that on and actually give it a shot. Now I have my bum hand that I had surgery with, so I can use my other hand, but I can put my chest harness on because obviously I can't stream with this and use that at the same time. Let's do it. Okay. Let's get in the line. I'll put my chest harness on before we get, like, once we're finished standing outside. I don't know where this starts. I think it's around the side here. I think we're around here. How do you get in this line? Is it over here? Is this the entrance line? No? No? Oh, sorry. How do we get in this line? Maybe it's over here. No, it is over here. No, it's not. Nope. Where does the line start? I can't even figure out where the line starts, guys. I think it's up at the front. Maybe you have to go in the part that says standby. I know before when you did it, you used to have to come in over at the side. I guess they changed that. My bad.
Let's go.
Yeah, they changed it. I know way back when I've only done Space Ranger Spin once because I wasn't a huge fan. You used to have to do it way over there. Is this the end of the line here? No. Yeah, we got it. I think you actually have to go in now. Thank you. I think you actually have to go in this way now. Some lady just hopped over the railing. I actually thought about it, but I think she actually hopped in front of some people that she shouldn't have, so. We don't condone line hopping here at Steph Wonders Disney. That's not cool. Welcome in if you are new to the channel. Welcome in. Give me just a second. It's going to get a little wiggly. I want to wait too long because I don't want this to uncharge, but I'm going to hop on my chest harness while we've got some time here. I can still talk to you guys because I can see it on my personal phone. So that way you're not having to wait when we get in there. Welcome in if you're new. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Back in the day, it used to start like over at the other side. They kept it open. Now you actually have to go in where it says standby line. So it kind of confused me for a minute. I went back to the OG way. That is not how you do that anymore. So that's not how they're doing it. So for anybody wanting to ride it, you go in at the actual standby area. So we'll give this another few minutes. When we go a couple rows here, I'll get out the chest harness. I guess I could get it out now, but it's hot. So I would rather not if I don't have to. And then it will just be a quick clip. And we'll see how that goes. We'll test it out. We can officially try Space Ranger Spin. It's never been a favorite of mine, but apparently it's supposed to be a lot better now that it's changed, so hopefully it should be good. A lot of people are saying it's kind of a mix of Toy Story Mania and the ride vehicle's changed. It's supposed to be a lot better. I have my contacts on, so I don't see as good with my contacts, but it makes it easier for my ears and when it's bright out for my sunglasses, so we're gonna try it out. I have a bum arm from my surgery, so this isn't ideal, but you know, we're gonna make this work. That's why I have to have my other arm free if we're gonna actually even attempt to try and do anything here. I don't know what that guy was saying. Welcome in if you're new. If you're new, we are trying the new Space Ranger Spin Soft Open here at Steph Wonders Disney. I'm about to get out my chest harness here so that we can actually try it out opposed to hanging on to the equipment.
If it blasts, like, if it like lights up, does that mean it's not active, or?
It means that
Let's see how this goes.
But it's probably still active.
it's just fun. It just means that
Might get a little wiggly for a second. I'm trying to get into my bag.
if you just fail one and then just keep shooting, it'll just keep getting your points.
I guess, yeah, I didn't bother looking at my score. That's a good point.
If you're new and like the stream, I appreciate if you hit the like and the subscribe button. I do appreciate that. I'm going to take off my sunglasses while we're going to put those away because we can't use sunglasses inside. It's going to get a little wobbly for a minute here. I apologize. I need to get one of the bigger gimbals that holds everything together. I think when I get a GoPro, that's probably what I'll do, so I can kind of see chat on one and keep the other stuff on another. But for now, this is kind of what we're working with. Give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna try in one hand put this harness on. It's easy to do with two hands. I don't know about one hand though. I know it's a little shaky, but it'd be easier if I put this bag down for a second. But the line's kind of moving and I don't want to hold people up either. So we're gonna just clip this on. Woo! Sorry guys, I know that's wiggly. Try to make this stream as good as possible for you guys. And I do have to put this higher up on me, so we're going to adjust the camera actually after we have it on. I have to keep this higher up to keep it proper on me. Alright. Harness is on. I might as well just attach you guys now. Give me just a second. It's going to get real wiggly. I'm going to take everything off, okay?
Where? Oh, wow.
Sorry about all the wiggling. There we go. Let's see if we can see properly here. Let's unzoom that out. I think that's a good view for everybody. There we go. I think that's good. I'll hold it up. There. See how that looks, everybody. I think that's pretty tight. Sorry about all of that mess. Ideally, I would sit down and do that, but since we're in line, just kind of how it worked out. I'm gonna pull up chat so I can see you guys talking. It's kind of in my face, so. Let's see. Live. There we go. All right, now I'm in my own chat so I can see you guys talking. Sorry about all that wiggling. And now I can actually see my view. I think it's not bad. I think we're good. It's really close to my face, but I had to make it higher up. But I think we're good. We got this, okay. Doing a little delay on there. Welcome in if you're new. I appreciate you coming in. We are going to trial the new Space Ranger spin today in Magic Kingdom. We decided to do a mid-afternoon hop here since the parks are crazy. For some reason, Magic Kingdom is very busy as well, but it seems more manageable than Hollywood Studios for some reason. So I'm glad we did the change. We're going to go over there later, and we're going to still do a bunch of rides. I think once it calms down a little bit and some people leave after Fantasmic, and we're going to hit up that last Fantasmic. But for now, we're going to try this out. I don't think I'm going to hit $1 million, Christopher. Are you sure? Okay. I don't think we're going to hit $1 million. Pretty sure I'm probably going to do not very well at all. It did open early, Captain Mickey Mouse. It actually soft opened yesterday. And that's why I decided, well, maybe I was thinking about coming over here anyways, but then I decided officially I was going to come over here once I saw the crowds and how crazy it was at Hollywood Studios and all the waits for the rides for like 2.5 hours. If I had realized that some spring breakers were still here and then also early Easter people and how nuts it was going to be here, I would have done a multi-pass and lightning lane. I've done it before. I know some people that come, you know, they're really big about not paying extra for things, but I try to do that so that you guys can do more rides and things with us, and I have more fun doing that. But I did not realize how busy it was going to be, and by the time I even looked last night, there would be no point in me doing any of that. There was just nothing left good open. So I do anticipate on doing that next time, and I'm doing the after hours at Epcot next time too, so we can ride Guardians like so many times. We'll do 2D Remy, which I did that day before yesterday anyways, and test track and everything. So we'll be able to do a whole bunch at Epcot next time, which we didn't get to do yesterday. And then if the after hours works out and I get, you know, people on watching because it is late at night, then I will put out the money to do the Magic Kingdom one on June 1st when I'm here next. After that. And on the day that they're doing it. They only do the after hours like once a week or so. One blogger hit 3 million yesterday. Dang. Yes, and that's what I was waiting for, Captain Mickey Mouse. So if I'm going to put out the extra money on top of everything to pay for that after hours event, they don't have discounts for annual pass holders. And even when they do, like my Epcot after hours was I think $160 with my AP pass. Magic Kingdom is $199. So if I'm going to put out that extra money for that after hours event, I wanted to do it when Thunder Mountain was open. Thunder Mountain is my absolute favoriteest ride. Even more than Guardians probably. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. It is a great IP ride, but I love Thunder Mountain. I always have to sit at the back. I will wait for the next train if I have to. Cast members are always accommodating, especially when I ask nicely. I always sit at the very back, but it is my very most favoriteest ride, and so I do not want to pay an extra $200 if I can't ride it. And so if you guys are watching that night, if we do that, I'm probably going to ride Thunder Mountain a whole bunch of times. Just so you know, and you'll probably hear me giggling and laughing. I haven't ridden it in so long because it's been closed. So that's what I was waiting for. I could have done one earlier and done that as my first after hours, but I'm waiting for Thunder Mountain to open first. Yes, Cookie Bug will definitely beat me on this. He'll be with me in July when I come, if not sooner. He's definitely coming with me in July. And for July the 4th, we'll be here for that weekend, which will also be busy. So I'm sure we'll be riding it then, and we will have multi-passes and lightning lanes. So he will definitely beat me. I know when we do Toy Story Mania, I've gotten better at that, but he beats me there too. So 100%, he's going to beat me there. I'm actually kind of impressed by of this little harness, guys. This is actually giving a pretty good view. I mean, I get it doesn't have a stabilizer on it, so it's not going to be the best if I'm walking and things. So I'll put you back on my equipment when we're done this. But for the sake of, you know, for what it is, I don't know how it's going to be during the ride, mind you. But for it just being a simple harness, this isn't bad. Yes, that's true. I misworded that. I'm sorry. Guardians of the Galaxy is probably my favorite ride when it comes to that kind of a ride. Thunder Mountain is a standalone, kind of like an OG ride. That is my favorite. I don't know. People probably know at this point, any of you that have been in my chat for a little bit now. I know I'm fairly new, but some of you guys have been in my chat for a while. Know what my favorite one is from a Imagineering standpoint. I don't know if any of you know. I know Henry probably would, and a few others if you guys are on. But I do have a favorite from an Imagineering standpoint, which is different from those. But I love Guardians. And I know my stepdaughter is coming with me in May for her birthday. We're doing a birthday trip, which I will be streaming some, not all of it, but some. And she's going to be riding Guardians and Tron for the first time, so she's pretty excited about that. We have some extra stuff set up for her, which I can't say in case she goes back and watches the stream. She is not on right now. Just in case she's watching, I can't say everything right now. So she's pretty excited about that. So this is the inside. I'm trying to move around so you guys can kind of see it. It's different because I don't have my handheld, so you can't really see. We do have a buzz in here. I do have a little bit of a delay here. It's got a projection face. Kind of looks a little weird sometimes.
We'll communicate the start and coordinate our mission. Station. Report to the flight deck for immediate alarm.
Trying to get a better view so you guys can see it. It's kind of hard with the chest harness on. It's a little different. Maybe put it on a little too early, but do the best we can here. I thought the queue would be more colorful like Toy Story Mania, but it's not quite. Welcome in if you're new. I'm happy to have you here. We are in the new Space Ranger spin. To try that out. Ooh, look at this room. Look at this, guys. Can you see that, guys? It's kind of weird. I have to move my chest around for you guys to see that. It's really cool. They have it all lit up with like blue lights. It's very cool. Very cool. All right, guys, we're getting on. I'm turning off my other phone. We'll be able to see chat.
Punto de comenzar. Recuerden su entrenamiento. Manténganse sentados.
This one. Thank you. Alright guys, we're in. I think this lowers on its own. Ooh, there you go. See? Oh, that's cool. You guys see that?
All right, you've got the stick. Make sure Zerg's plans fail to launch. Oh, and the other block.
The card is a blaster. You can't always get it on the right angle to hit. Alright, here we go, guys. Well, there you go. You gotta lift it. Okay, I see what's going on here. Vehicle around. Okay. Uh-oh, we're stuck. We're stuck, guys. Okay, so this is a little different. It's better, but it requires you to spin your vehicle around as well as hit targets. So,
Well done,
at first I couldn't figure out you actually have to pick this up in your hands, so it's a little different. But you also have to spin your vehicle around. So if you're facing the wrong direction, I was facing the wrong direction the whole time. I was waiting for it to spin itself, but it doesn't spin itself. So you kind of have to use one hand to spin it and the other hand to direct it. So this is kind of hard for me right now because I have my bum hand. So this is kind of really difficult for me. But this is very cool. This is 1,000% better than the old one. These my scores aren't going to be any good at all. And that's okay. The experience is cool, and now I get the idea of it. We're also broken down. So yeah, I get the idea. So you gotta use your vehicle to spin yourself, and then also hit it. So you gotta use both hands. Of course, if there's another person in the vehicle, you might have to fight with them over what side you think you should be on. So that's awkward if you're with somebody in the vehicle that you don't know. I don't know how that would work. That might be weird.
stop.
That's it, guys. Oh no. Now we got a 3D thing going on. Ooh, this is weird. The 3D thing is cool though. I wasn't expecting that. The 3D part is cool, guys. This is cool. The 3D part is super cool. Oh, and this pictures. I got like 130,000.
Amazing! Great work! I'll take it from here.
140. I'm not upset. I mean, I have a wrist I just had surgery on and a bum hand right now, so I'm not upset. Super cool, guys. Highly recommended. That was really cool. That 3D part, that was a really nice added touch. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. That would be a top favorite now, or I definitely wouldn't even do this before. Hang on a second, they have to get someone out in a wheelchair. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Alright guys. We'll stop and transfer you over. I'm going to stop right here. We'll do that. I was going to use the top. Oh yeah, you're good. Thank you. Alright, we're going to transfer you guys back so that you guys can see better. Give me just a second to flip you guys back and take this off. Very cool, guys. Just flip you back around. Wiggly again for a second. Okay. Everybody's super excited coming off. Alright, let's see if I can get you back up on the stand and then we'll get reorganized here. And we're back. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. What's that? Did you get a good video? Yes, I did. Yeah, that was awesome, by the way. I'm assuming you guys have ridden it? Yeah, it's so good. I would say, like, I told everybody that's watching, 1,000% better. I totally skipped over this ride for years and never, even, I just had surgery on my wrist, so I couldn't really, like, use the controls because you're having to, like, still, so cool. What's that? You want me to go again? I can. Yeah. Hang on. So the cast member's asking me if I want to do it again. I don't know, that was so cool. They saw that I was streaming and they asked if I wanted to do it again. So I already took my chest harness off, but I could hang on to it just to video it. Yeah, I mean, I can do it again and just stream it. I already took my chest harness off, but then everybody can just see it. If you guys don't mind. Of course. That would be cool.
Okay, guys, it's good to transfer right over. They're going to get you right now.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, guys, we're gonna do it again. They're letting us back on. We're just gonna straight stream it this time. That's so cool. He's got pixie dust, it, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we're gonna do it again. We're just gonna straight stream it this time. So, give me just a second. There we go. We're just gonna straight stream it this time. Welcome, guys. We are going to do Space Ranger Spin. We already did it once. A cast member saw that I was streaming and I was taking everything off my equipment, and they asked me if I wanted to do it again, and I was like, yeah, sure. So we're just gonna do it again. My wrist is kind of messed up and I can't really do a lot, so we're just gonna straight stream it this time. It's a lot of fun. 1000% we would do this again. This is so cool. So very cool. You guys can see it again. I can just stream the whole thing. Yes, very nice CM. That's why you're always nice to your CMs. That's why you are always nice to your CM. Always. Yeah, they probably do. So it works out for me. Definitely. So it just completely works out.
Bet you can't hit all these training targets. Kidding! I know you can. All right. Autopilot off. Awesome pilot on. Take that cruiser for a spin and send good
Greater numbers, but our teamwork will overcome any odds.
We can make this a little better, guys. I'm not going to do any shooting this time. We're just going to stream it.
Space Rangers.
I can take cuts from this later.
You're almost past Zerg's global blockade. Planet Z is next.
That way I can just spin it with the other hand. Here, I can use the blaster. How about the sound effects? Oh, we got stuck again.
For your safety, please remain seated. Your mission will resume momentarily.
Welcome to the Space Ranger Spin, guys. I know, right? They're really cool. I don't know how many of them have come through here. Probably not a lot, since it's brand new, so it's very cool. I know there's a bunch of hidden Easter eggs in here too, so I'll try to zoom in on some parts now that we're kind of stuck. I know we've got the OG crab up there.
Space Rangers, your mission will resume immediately.
Might as well take advantage of being stuck right here. Oh, we're moving again now.
Now you will feel my wrath! No one can stop me now!
Through the escape hatch. Follow Zer.
And this is the team that will save it. Zerg steals batteries, but we have the real power. Teamwork. Space Rangers.
Guys, this area is so cool. I can't explain to you guys how cool this is. It is so cool. It's like Guardians inside. You guys like Guardians? You'll like this 3D area. It's so cool.
Secure the power cells for transport. Keep firing, Space Rangers. Zerg's secret weapons here destroyed.
Oh, it's amazing! Great work! I'll take it from here.
So cool. I'm pretty sure I like this way more than Toy Story Mania even. This is very cool. Anybody coming here has to try this out now. This is awesome. So awesome. And shout out to the cast member that let me back on here. That was super awesome of them. So very cool. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Thank you so much for letting me back on. That was so awesome. Y'all have a good day. Thank you. Thank you. That was great, guys. That was so good. Here's the new gift shop in here, guys. So we've got all kinds of Toy Story. Look at these guys. Look at these. They're gummies. It's a little Space Ranger gummy pizza. Look at how cute that is. And it comes in a little pizza box. I love that. That's adorable. Buzz Lightyear hats, Buzz Lightyear backpack. I have one of those now, or else I would probably be getting one of those. This is a Buzz Lightyear dream in here. New Pizza Planet jersey. Spirit jersey. With the 3 space aliens on the back and one guy hanging off the end all the way down to the bottom. Cute. Yeah, they did refurbish the gift shop. Yep. They've got coins over here, and then they have all kinds of stuff in here. Yeah, and they've got the Toy Story Jessie backpacks in here. Very cool. And they have pins in here too, guys. For the pin collectors. They have some new Toy Story pins in here. So, very cool. Highly recommended. And not just because I got the cool streamer treatment. Highly recommended. Cast members are super, super nice. Very cool IP in there. The 3D area is very similar to like Guardians. That was awesome. So awesome. Wow. And the fact we got to ride it twice back to back, that was amazing. I'm going to have to go in and cut that part of my stream just so I can try and do a POV of that. That was very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, and I got As soon as I got off, I noticed I had a little thing on my Disney My Experience app where it wants me to rate Space Ranger Spin. I guess because it's a soft open, they're asking for people's ratings. So that's kind of cool. Yes, I did see that. Of course he's going to accept the challenge. He knows he's going to win. I mean, I have a bit of an advantage because I know how it works now, but he knows he's going to win. Either that or I'm really going to have to practice to try and fake him out. I don't know, but he knows he's probably going to win. All right, let's go check out these other wait times, guys. It's only 1:30. I feel like it's so much later than that, but I think it's because, well, I got up at 5:30. But we've been at the park since 6:45? 7:45? 8:45. I left the hotel at 6:45, I think. I sat in my car for a little bit, but we still got some time. Let's go see what we can get into. I'm excited. That refreshed me. Always refreshes me when we get to do new and exciting things. Not that the old stuff is, not exciting, but that was so fun. I'm so glad that we got to do that for you guys. And that's so fun that I got to do it. That's why I like sharing this stuff with you guys, because I know as much as I find that exciting, I know that you guys got to see it too. So I love sharing that with you. I know not a lot of people have probably done that yet, so super cool. I'm trying to get wait times to come up. I might have to get my charger out for my other phone. It's starting to get a little low. Let's see what we got. Haunted Mansion's only at 30 minutes. I know it gets a little laggy, but we could do that. And It's a Small World's at 40. Let's go hit up It's a Small World and then we'll hit Haunted Mansion. How does that sound to everybody? And then we'll probably have to, I'm probably going to go off stream maybe about 4-ish. That way I can go and get some proper kind of food before I go back on stream, since we're going to be on stream for another 4 hours after that. But if it goes a little longer, I'd be okay with that. You're good with wherever we take you. Okay. I always ask, because if there's things that people want to see, I'm more than happy to take you there. My name is literally what I do. I just wander and I find things, and sometimes we find some really, like today, we just wandered up on all kinds of just good timing of really good characters and shows. And sometimes I have a plan, the days that I know, I'm going to be using multipass and things, and we have a plan because there's times and things we have to come back for stuff. But on days like today, we're just kind of wandering, guys. We're just finding things to do, finding characters like that. That was amazing. We just totally got pixie dusted with that. That was very cool. I mean, it works out for them because they're getting, free advertisement, but that's also very cool for us. So that was very cool all the way around. So let's go this way. Yeah, I think we're gonna hit up It's a Small World. They get a lot of people in those vehicles, so that goes pretty quickly. So we'll sit in there, cool off a little bit. Not that I mind the heat. You can ask Pookie Bug. I'm a heat girl, which is funny because I'm from Canada, so people think the opposite. I actually hate the cold. Like hate, Grinch hate the cold. And my happy place is like 85 to 110 degrees. I do not like the cold at all. And I will freeze to death anything less than that. And I fight with him over the thermometer in the house, and he has to keep it hotter. And I sleep with several blankets on the bed, even with it being like 74 degrees. It's like Canada broke me from the cold. And where I'm from isn't even that cold, but where I was before, right before I moved here, is very cold. And I detest the cold. So the hotter the better. But some days, it's nice to just sit down a little bit too, mostly. Especially on days like today, if we're gonna do 14-hour streams. The odd sitting down doesn't ever hurt anybody. Welcome in if you're new, or welcome back. We just rode Space Ranger Spin twice. Highly recommend that. I would say it's better than Toy Story Mania. It's a little easier. You don't have to, it doesn't hurt your wrist. You're not pulling on that string. Nice little throwbacks to the old Toy Story Mania with the crabs and the aliens and things. The 3D area, coolest thing. It's just kind of like Guardians. All in all, very cool. That might be up there with new favorite rides. Not just because it's new. They did a very good job with that. Very impressed. And I didn't think I was going to be. I am a Buzz fan, but was not a Space Ranger Spin fan. Like I said, I had ridden it maybe twice before, and I had discounted it as a ride. We just skipped over it every time. Like never even thought to ever do it. So, very cool. If you want to go back and watch it. We did one where I actually tried to play it, and I kind of had to figure it out because you kind of have to spin the ride vehicle and shoot at the same time. I did notice the second ride vehicle I was in spun itself more than the one I was in. So the original one I was in didn't spin at all. The second one, it actually spun itself quite often to where you were supposed to be. So I don't know if the first one was a little bit broken, because it wasn't spinning at all to the direction I was supposed to be in, which I thought it was going to self-spin. The second one did self-spin more, and then you could just kind of tilt yourself more in the direction that you wanted to be. So I think it was a little, maybe not working right, which it is a soft opening, so it's possible. But then the second time we rode through, I just streamed it straight on my gimbal, so you could get a better idea of what it looks like in there. Very cool. Hi, how are you? I'm good. All right, there is a long line in here, but it does say 30 minutes, so they move fast in here. We're gonna do It's a Small World, guys. Welcome in if you're new, welcome in. So yeah, if you wanna go back, you can watch that. Yeah, like I said, you know, the second one, the ride vehicle was a lot better than the first one. It kind of self-spun, and the first one it didn't. So I think it's just a little finicky. I mean, it's new, right? So they're gonna have little glitches like that. So totally fine. Very cool either way, once I kind of figured it out. And it was so super nice of them to have me do that a second time. In no way, shape, or form did they have to do that, and the fact that he just offered it and put me right on there, so I was already on when they rode around or whatever. Very cool. And you don't really have a bad seat in there because everything is independent and meant so that you can see everything to spin it around. So there's not really a bad view on it. So it's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm just getting out something out of my bag while we're in here. I'll opted to not put my sunglasses on. At some point I'm going to have to stop and take my contacts out. I'll probably do that in the couple hours that I take off stream. Hello Robert, welcome back in. Welcome back in. We decided to do a jump to Magic Kingdom. It is very busy here as well, but they seem to be managing the crowds better than they are at Hollywood Studios. So I'm glad for that. Hollywood Studios was a little crazy, and so we decided to jump over here. Maybe there's just more rides and things. The rides were crazy full over at Hollywood Studios, and they weren't managing the crowds well. They had some characters and things out, but it was just getting a little nuts over there. So we jumped over here, got to ride the new Space Ranger Spin. Highly recommended. Very cool. And now we're going to go ride It's a Small World. We got to see Festival of Fantasy as soon as we walked in. We've had some good timing today. This is Cake's favorite right here, if he watches later. This is Cake's favorite, right here. I'm not exactly sure what his problem is with this guy. I can zoom in on it for a second, just for Cakes. You come back and watch this, Cakes. This is for you. See, Mike's laughing, he knows. He's never explained what the problem is. He just always says why. I think it creeps him out or something. Well, some of them are on spring break, and some of them it's Easter. I don't really know. Yeah, it is so busy here right now. I thought spring break was over. I'm in Alabama. Spring break is over there, but I guess someone jumped in the chat earlier and said that there is some spring break still going. What's that, Mike? I said, you said not me. Yeah, I saw him put that post up and I was hilariously laughing at it. I wasn't really sure what that was. I mean, we've always all seen that guy. There are much creepier things on It's a Small World than that clock. So I'm not really sure what it is about that. Well, I don't know if it's a clock. I don't know what that thing is. It's just a snow face thing. But yeah, I'm not really sure what the issue is that he has, but I can pick out much creepier things on It's a Small World. The whole entire place is, you know, it's whimsical, but it also can be creepy. So not sure the issue with that, but kind of funny. Kind of funny. Flight of Peter Pan, I think, is at like an hour. It might have gone down though. I'm trying to look at the wait time as we go by. Peter Pan flight, I mean, I can look it up on my phone. I think it's at 65 minutes or something. Ninja watching at Epcot. Hey Timothy, nice to see you again. I was at Epcot yesterday, but YouTube was giving everybody, not just me, a lot of problems yesterday. So I couldn't stream properly. It wouldn't let me upload thumbnails. It wouldn't let me upload descriptions. So it was a weird day at Epcot yesterday. So I had to reset my stream, and I ended up ending it early. I had been up since midnight and drove straight here and then went right to the park. So I was tired anyway. Bye. Yeah. But yeah, you can come back and Ninja watch anytime you want. Oh, New Jersey does that too. That's kind of unfair to the kids though, I guess, if you're a kid, because then you have like Easter. Well, is it a separate week though? Do they do like 1 week of spring break and then 1 week of Easter, or is it just at the same time? Because otherwise, I mean, as a kid, I would be like, that's a ripoff. I mean, other kids are getting like a week and then getting the extra time for Easter, and then if not, then you guys are just getting it all at the same time. Be like, wow. There is a lot of people, and It's a Small World, but they're moving them quick. You can see all the people down there. Repacked in there, but be quick. There's not going to be any stellar, spectacular boat ride spots today. A lot of times I've gotten in here first thing when I rope dropped as a guest, and I've gotten just like one whole row to myself in the front or something. That's not going to happen today, guys. I mean, mind you, a lot of the people from the accents and stuff that I'm hearing here, there are a lot of Northerners here right now. There's also a lot of international people here. So I will say that, and that's why I'm saying I think a lot of people are going to conk out from this heat, because a lot of the Northerners aren't used to dealing with the heat. Some people will stick it out, but a lot of people won't, and they're littles. You know, once littles get upset and they just can't stick it out, they just can't stick it out. So after 90-degree heat and, you know, the excitement and the sugar and all the things that happen throughout the day, they hit that end of the day and they hit that wall, people are going to end up having to go home. So I think later on, like at Hollywood Studios, I think it'll be like that one day when I was there. It might still be busy, but more manageable busy to get on those other rides. It's about 8.5 hours. E-Rock, it's about 8.5 hours. So it's not too bad, and I've gotten used to it. So like I left at just after 1. I got up at midnight, but I left just after 1 this time. I usually don't leave until about 2 or 3, but I left earlier on purpose because there was supposed to be some weather yesterday, which there was. I turned off the stream right as it started raining. And I got there, I think it was right around 10. So I actually made really good time, I think, because I drove through the night, so I missed all the traffic and everything. So it actually worked out really well. And I just drove straight to the park because I wasn't a resort guest this time. So it ended up being really good. And most of the time when I am a resort guest, it's been working out because I do the pre-check-in and I do it so far in advance. Like when I book it like a month or two out, that usually they have my room ready right away when I show up. If I leave it, 2 or 3, I'm usually here around noon, so I can get all my stuff in my room and then just hit the resort bus, and then that way I don't have to deal with it at the end of the day, because I'll usually come and stream sometimes till the end of the night. And so by that time I've been up for almost 24 hours and I'm pretty tired at that point. So then I could just go to the room and crash, but I only sleep for 5 or 6 hours, Disney life, and then you get up and do it all over again. So this is the first time I've stayed off property, and it hasn't been bad. This place is only 7 minutes from here, and I found the parking to be pretty seamless, to be honest. I find it almost quicker than the buses. Like sometimes you're waiting a really long time for those buses after the park, and I think except for the TTC from Magic Kingdom, I think that would be a nightmare. Hollywood Studios and Epcot, and probably Animal Kingdom, which we're going to try that tomorrow on our way out. I think those would be quicker to go and drive and park your car, go to the park and drive back to your resort. I think it would be faster. They're usually 5 to 7 minutes, even to the place I'm staying at, so it's less to the resorts. And then you're not having to wait for all of those people to clear out and get on buses, because sometimes those buses can be kind of slow, to be honest. The convenience is nice, but it is kind of slow. And if you don't plan on leaving the park multiple times in a day, like just there and back, like my parking today at Hollywood Studios is right behind the Preferred. I'm pretty much almost where the buses are. And it's like a 2-minute walk, and it's right there. Hey Missy, welcome in, welcome in. Takes you 9 hours to get there, so you probably live close to where I live then. I'm an out-of-state pass holder, and I just became a pass holder this year for the streaming. I'm trying to come every 2 weeks, so I will be back in 2 weeks. Welcome in. I'd ask from where you're from, but that's up to you whether or not you want to share that. I'm from Alabama, kind of mid-central. Originally from Canada, but I live mid-central. I don't say exact location, for internet reasons, but mid-central. Yeah, it's expensive for out-of-state, but it is definitely worth it if you plan on coming a couple of times. Just the couple of times I've come, it has saved me a ton. We talked about it in a couple of previous streams. It is expensive. It's, $1,700. I added on the photo pass, so it came to like $1,846, I think. But right now they've had all the 40% pass holder discounts for all the rooms, so it has saved me a ton on rooms. You get your 20% off of merchandise and things, and you don't think 20% is a lot until you go to pay for stuff and your dining. So it works for a lot of things, like water. If you buy your water from the stores, you get 20% off of that. So make sure when you buy it, don't buy it from a kiosk. Go into like the Emporium and buy it. Like 20% off a pair of ears. Your ears are now only, $29 instead of $37. It makes a big difference and it adds up. And on your bigger purchases, that's a lot of money. So I have saved that and then some already. Like the $1,800 has paid for itself because of how often I'm coming. So for normal people, if you're coming at least once or twice a year, even if you've got one person as a pass holder in your group, you would save a ton, even just on your room. I've gotten some of the rooms lately for like $100 a night. I think the lowest I ever got was $103. So mid-central North Alabama. Well, welcome. You're close to where I am then. So a lot of times, like this time, I'm only here for like a day and a half, really. I drove up yesterday and I was there for half a day, and I streamed for the half a day and today. And I'm going to do a short stream tomorrow. First thing, I usually use that for Animal Kingdom. I love Animal Kingdom, but it's good for a short stream because they're open early. And then I'm just going to drive out from Animal Kingdom and drive straight home, and then I work on Thursday. So this is my passion, so this is what I like to do, and I like to share the fun. I know you're new, so since you're new, I don't talk on the rides, just so you know. So if you have any questions, just leave it there. My moderators can help take care of that, or I'll answer anything that you have after the ride. I'd like to not bother people as much as possible. We did just ride Space Ranger Spin, which soft opened yesterday, and a cast member kind of pixie dusted me a little bit and let me ride it a second time when he saw that I was streaming. So I managed to just do almost like a POV of it. If you wanted to see that, very cool. I would highly recommend it, and I was not a Space Ranger fan, so Very, very cool ride. We did it twice in a row. And we are going back to Hollywood Studios later if you wanted to hang out for that. You have family in Huntsville. Wow, nice. Cookie Bug's family is all from, not from Huntsville, but all over Alabama. My family, of course, is in Canada, spread out all over. Yeah, they can't see. Look at all the people here. They see they're managing it well. Hollywood Studios is not managing their people well today. So we're going to go back over there later. Hopefully the crowds will die down. I think some people were park hopping out. I know people were park hopping out when I was. And I think a lot of people will leave after Fantasmic. So we'll go back over there about 6:30, and we'll do a night stream. Batu and Toy Story Land always look so cool. And then we'll hop on some of those rides we couldn't get on. I got all the battery packs, and as long as my feet and my voice hold out, we're just gonna do a crazy 17-hour string day or something. I don't even know what that is. Is it 12, 14, 15, 16 hours? Yeah, fun times. Hey, you gotta make the best of it. I don't get here as often as everybody else. I wish that I had, and maybe one day I will have the subs to, you know, come here every day and do that sort of thing. But until maybe we get to that point, I just get to come every couple weeks. I'm self-sponsored and I have to work a normal job, and I only get to come here every once in a while, and I have to pay for everything myself. So until then, we're just gonna have fun, and I have a lot of fun just bringing all this to you guys. So welcome in. We have a really good community here, Missy. If you have any questions, just ask. There's a lot of people here that know a lot of things. I know a lot of things, but I definitely don't know everything, and there's a lot of people here that know a lot of things that I don't know. So if I don't know, a lot of other people do know. So if you have questions, just ask. A lot of people know the answers to those things. They helped me out today even. A lot of times I'll just ask my chat, and a lot of them will have questions, have answers to what I need. You're very welcome. We're glad to have you here. Yeah, I Google a lot of things too, but sometimes it's quicker with like the more intimate questions. I know that some of you guys have the answers too. I hope Pete's doing okay. I haven't seen Pete on for a while. I know he's recovering from surgery too. His was a lot more invasive than mine, of course. I've seen him on his shows and things, and I know he's busy with baseball, so I figured that's what he's doing. So I hope he's doing all right. Yeah, if you don't know, we'll ask Henry. I don't think Henry's back on yet, but Henry seems to know everything. We're just gonna ask Henry for all of the things. I'm so glad that Henry found us, but Henry seems to know literally everything. Henry's great. Oh, okay, cool. My home request is to go around the whole earth in a short time, please. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable request. If that's your request, though, I would definitely not ride Guardians, because you're going to go around the whole world really, really fast multiple times. And welcome in. I don't think I've seen you in here before. I'm not sure how to say your name, and I apologize. I have my contacts in as well. I need to take these out soon because I can't see as well on my little screen. So it is, I'm trying to see you here. Is it Saiful Jamal? I'm sorry, I can't see it that well. I apologize. I'm probably totally butchering that. I'll have to wait till I have my glasses on to see it better, but I appreciate you being here. And I'm so sorry, I probably said your name all wrong. Doesn't help, I can't see it very well. Yeah. Also, as a tip for anybody watching, if you didn't know, you can sit in Pinocchio House and sit at these tables right here in these windows. And they used to, back in the day, have signs that you could hold up. And it'll tell the people on the boats to do silly things, like make a silly face or wave. And I had the best time, me and Pookie Bear, or Pookie Bug, had the best time sitting up there one day. We probably spent a good 40 minutes just sitting there holding these signs up and making people do things when they saw them when they go by on It's a Small World. It's great. What?
Two, please.
If you don't, if they don't have them anymore, I've seen people make their own signs and do that.
Hey guys, 3 and 4 only. 3 and 4 only. 3 and 4. 2.
So, yeah, there's some kind of weird confusion going on there. So if you see that, you can take your own signs if they don't have them anymore. It's a really fun thing to do, and you'd be amazed how many people actually did it on the boats. They have a lot of fun with it. So if you want to bring a little joy to people on there, It's a Small World, you just do that. It's something really simple, but it's very fun. And they can totally see it if you hold it up to the window. It's a fun little thing. This cast member is babysitting a balloon right now. Or maybe someone bought it for her, I'm not sure. So busy, they're loading people from both sides, so we're just waiting. This is these people's boat, and then we're going to get on the next people's boat. There's some confusion going on with some people with wheelchairs, I'm sure. They've got both sides going, Captain Mickey Mouse, because it's so busy. So they're doing one side and then the other, so they're alternating them. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I've seen them do it once before when it's really busy, but I'm not sure how they grab them under the line that way. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm not really sure, but it's okay. Yeah, see, people do that. We had a ton of fun when we did it. I think it was a special boat that had handicap access is what that was. All right, guys. Sorry. All right, guys. It's a small world.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. Thank you.
Why is it cute?
Hello, welcome in, welcome in. you're on the Skyliner, you must be Hollywood Studios or Epcot. I'm headed back to Hollywood Studios in a bit. We just did a quick trip over to Magic Kingdom to try Buzz Lightyear, which we did twice. I'm going silent now. I'll be back in a minute. Welcome in. Thank you, moderators.
You did too. Yes.
I said we
You wanted. Yes. I wish I had a child to bring it to. Yeah. Nolan, you're my child, okay? Don't get me wrong, it's cute. It's supposed to work for learning.
So like if it like you start to come flat, it like starts to
Here comes our favorite friend, the hippo. You be both wrong. There's a girl right there. He's over. Ladybug loves monkeys. I'm pretty sure they could use this as like some kind of torture music. I think I like it for the ride, but for a certain amount of time would not be good. Haunted Mansion next. And then I think it might be time to... Oh no, we've still got plenty of time. It's only
Guys, I
2. We weren't waiting that long at all. Might be able to hop on Winnie the Pooh or something else. Let's see how much time we've got left. Welcome in if you joined
See, I
us
wish
while
we
we
could
were
have been
doing
going
that.
this week the whole time.
Alright guys. The girl in front of us did the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique earlier. She's got a little bag with her.
Hello and welcome to It's a Small World, the happiest cruise that ever sailed.
They don't
In
worry
order to
out.
keep your wait time as short as possible, we ask you to keep your entire party together and keep up with your group ahead of you at all times. In addition, please know the total number of passengers traveling in your group and prepare your luggage before boarding. Thank you and enjoy your cruise.
The rainbow target looks like thunder. Yeah, maybe. It's possible. There's a lot to look at in there. Like I said, I've got my contacts on, so I can't see like 100% the best. So it's possible. We'll have to try it again. I mean, you guys might have seen more than I could. I'll have to try it again next time when I have my glasses on. There was like the flashing light too, which I thought at first was the ride taking pictures, but it does it non-stop, so I think it's supposed to be like distracting. So it's kind of like a weird thing it does. Hello, Bakersfield. Hello, welcome in. Oh, you're from Bakersfield. I'm sorry. Hello, Tony. I might have to take my contacts though sooner than I thought. Welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see you. Colorado. Colorado or California? California, Bakersfield, California. I see it now. I'm sorry. I'm coming off of a ride and it was kind of dark. I'm trying to adjust. We're coming back out to the light. It's taken me a second to adjust. You hit me right as I was coming out. Ooh, it got a little busy out here, guys. I think people park hopped over. Or people are just kind of stuck right here. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. Welcome into the stream. We're officially doing a Hollywood Studios stream, but it was kind of crazy over there, and rides were down, and wait times were high, so we jumped over here to Magic Kingdom, and we decided to try the soft open of Space Ranger Spin. We didn't know if we could get on, but it was only a 40-minute wait, so we waited. It definitely wasn't 40 minutes, and then a cast member was nice and let us ride it again a second time immediately, so very cool if you go back and watch that. And then we went and rode It's a Small World. I think we're going to head to Haunted Mansion. Now, we do get some leg with Haunted Mansion, so hopefully I don't lose you.
Okay.
And then we'll see what else we can get up to in here.
Bathrooms are nice.
We did hit the Festival of Fantasy Parade when we first walked in. I don't know if there's anything else. I usually have a little agenda on my phone of things that I want to get done or things I'm looking for. But I didn't particularly have anything in Magic Kingdom. 460. Yes, we're trying to get to 500 today, guys. If you're new and you're enjoying the content, hit that sub button for me. I would really appreciate it. It does really help me. We will be in Animal Kingdom tomorrow morning for a short stream before I do that 8.5-hour drive home. And then I will be back in 2 weeks and we'll be hitting all of the parks, as well as I have an after hours ticket I purchased separately for Epcot. So we'll be doing all the rides there multiple times for an after hour event where we'll be able to do all kinds of things there. So that will be good. And what a mansion looks like. I mean, they get a lot of people on really quick too though. So let's go take a look at that wait. Haunted Mansion is a babe. 30 minutes, yeah, let's do Haunted Mansion, guys. It might get a little laggy in there, but we'll give it a shot. It's kind of hit or miss in depending on the day. There is a lot of people here today, so that's when it tends to get a little more leggier than other days, but it's very hit or miss here. I have a love-hate with Magic Kingdom. I love Magic Kingdom, but it's for streaming. It's very hit or miss. Some days it's great for streaming. And so far we've had really good luck today. Not had any issues. And other days it's just a nightmare no matter what you do. So it says it's 30 minutes. This is a really long line for 30 minutes, but we'll get in this line, guys. Give it a shot. And then we'll see what we're at after this. I think I'm probably going to come off stream just for an hour and a half, 2 hours, just so I can settle a little bit, go get something proper to eat. And then we will pop back on. Well, and I have to get back to Hollywood Studios. So we'll pop back on at Hollywood Studios between 6 and 6:30. I know I changed my thumbnail to say 6:30. So somewhere in between there. If you guys want to join me, and we will go and try and hit up all the rest of those rides we didn't get done earlier. And I know definitely we'll do a walkthrough. It'll be a little darker. Everything at nighttime looks cool. And by 8:30, everyone will probably be going into Fantasmic. So all those wait times will definitely go down. And then people will probably leave. So we will probably get all of that done. Well, people are now skipping the line. They're going in front of us. That's wonderfully great. Oh, thank you. That's okay. Thank you. All these people were in front of us, so I know. Oh yeah. They're fine. We'll go, sorry, I was in mid-talk when we decided to do all of that. We're going to go do all the rest of the rides, and then we'll hit up the last Fantasmic. So if you want to come back after that, you will, we'll be able to get you in there. So it'll be fine. We'll get everything else done that we didn't get done and some extra. So we're just going to do like a marathon 16-hour stream. But I do need a little bit of a break there to be able to eat. Yeah, there is a way. I don't mind though. I actually like the stretching room. So I don't mind it so much. I mean, it doesn't get you around those people, but the extra few minutes, I mean, by the time you get around all those people, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, I find. I know that that's really what the stretching room is just to hold those people there while the next set of people get around it. So I don't mind. But thank you for the tip, Captain Mickey Mouse. For anybody else in there that may want to skip that, I know there's some littles that don't like that part of the stretching room, especially when it goes dark and then the flashing lights. So you may want to, for anybody listening, you may want to take that advice. So that way you don't have littles being too scared in there. I wouldn't say the Haunted Mansion is too scary, but you know, if you've got littles, some littles don't realize because they are too little for that ride at that point. You know, they're big enough to get on it, but they don't realize what's going on. And then we went through that phase with Cookie Bug's daughter, where then she was kind of old enough to kind of understand, and then it kind of scared her, and then she realized, you know, it was kind of cool and funny, and it's actually quite comical in a lot of spots, and now she likes it. So it kind of hits different with different crowds. From an Imagineering standpoint, it is one of my, it is my favorite ride from an Imagineering standpoint. There's so much work that goes into the Haunted Mansion. It is very cool. So if you actually look into the making of the Haunted Mansion, whether it's Disney World or Disneyland, everything that had to go into it to make that, and a lot of the cast members that were included in that, whether it's names or even like Leota's face was a friend of Walt's and a cast member. All of the little things in there, it's very cool. So. if anybody else on here is nerdy enough to get into all of that, but I am. Also cool little tricks if you go into Memento Mori, which is the little gift shop. It is not attached to the Haunted Mansion, but it is a Haunted Mansion gift shop. You can knock on the picture in there of Leota. It will knock back. Now the last time I did it, it did not work, and then I was laughing because some other people in a annual pass holder Facebook group I'm in said they tried to do it and it didn't work, and a cast member went over to it and opened up the picture in the wall, and that actually freaked out everybody more than anything else. So maybe it wasn't working or something. I know it didn't work the last time I tried it. So you can do that, as well as if you watch the glass bottles up on the walls, you can see little wisps moving around if you wait long enough. So I think it's supposed to be like little ghosts moving around in there. There's a few little hidden things in that gift shop. There's a couple other things too, so it makes it a little fun when you're looking for that. There is one bottle, I think, in there that is formed after the gargoyles in the Haunted Mansion. It's high up on one of the shelves behind the cashier, and I think it's one of the bottles in there also has a little set of eyes that blinks. I don't know if it's still there. I could be wrong on that one. I think they might have taken that out or moved it. But, and I don't have my Haunted Mansion gear on. I have a dress that looks just like her apron with the matching backpack, and I had some little ears that I bought from, it's a company called Little Ears. It's actually from Florida. It's a local company. I liked their ears better than the Magic Kingdom ones. The Magic Kingdom ones have like a bow that hangs off the back. It's kind of distracting, hits you in the head. I didn't really like it. So I bought them from the Little Ears company, and it says Ghost Host on the top that glows. I thought that was cool. Now, for anybody asking, we have these walls here. These construction walls are because they took out Tom Sawyer Island. So you can't see past there, but lately they also have put up a screen over the Haunted Mansion, I think because of the same construction. So originally you could see the Haunted Mansion, but you couldn't see the graveyard. They just had a green screen, but now they also have a screen over the Haunted Mansion of the Haunted Mansion. So it's kind of a weird look right now. Little girl walked by with her Donald Duck toy, and she saw my Donald Duck ears. She was looking at them. For anybody that did not see me earlier, these are my Donald Duck ears. So I have a blue dress on today with my Donald Duck ears. It's supposed to be for Hollywood Studios. That's usually where he is now. But we park hopped over. It still works over here, but it's a little different. So there's a better look of the screen. It looks kind of strange because it's like a screen print of the Haunted Mansion around the Haunted Mansion. And I know when you get closer to, you can't see parts of the graveyard anymore. They have all of that covered up as well. You can see in behind it the original screen they had up. So right up, you can go right up in here. You can see the green screen sticking up in behind. So, not really sure. The mid-afternoon fireworks from the stage show. It's like a Temu haunted house. Yeah. Temu haunted house. That's exactly what it is. Good one, Kooky Bug. Temu haunted house. It's sitting at 50 minutes, it says, but I feel like this is not 50 minutes. So we got on this line about 10 minutes ago. We'll time this out. I can start the timer on my phone, but I feel like it's not 50 minutes. I need to attach my charger to this phone, actually. We can do that while we're sitting, because I'm at 39%. So I probably need to adjust my battery percentage here. On my personal phone, y'all. Other stuff is fine. I have plenty of batteries. I just haven't hooked this one up to anything. I could do that while we're standing here, but it involves me digging around, so
That's the great thing about
We have to do that soon.
always around. Which is why it's
Oh, they're blowing smoke out. Traditional Haunted Mansion manner. Let's see. If we're not moving too much, I might be able to dig this out. See what I can snag from the bottom of my bag. I have so many of them, but I just need one. Just need one. Some kind of an adapter.
If something's chasing you.
I can grab the right adapter. That's not it. That's not it either. Alright. We may have to wait till we're sitting. It'll last till we get inside. It'll be fine. That's just too much. I'm gonna mess with that. Welcome in if you're new, or welcome back. You're okay.
What's the name of your website?
It's Steph Wanders Disney.
Pardon, what's it?
Steph Wanders Disney.
Steph Wanders Disney?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
If you
check
got,
it out.
If you've got a phone, you can just scan that.
Do you want to say hi to anybody?
Off-brand mansion right here. It looks like some painted in.
I've got a website too, but I don't have any QR code.
Just use your camera. Here you go. I'm hopping back over to Hollywood Studios later. I just hopped over here for Buzz. Have you done it yet?
No.
Oh, it was fun.
They wouldn't let me.
Oh, because of your scooter?
Yeah, I had to transfer and they wouldn't get a cast member to push me in a wheelchair.
Oh, no.
They always do it in Pirates, no problem.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's because it's a soft opening,
Yeah,
so
they
haven't quite figured it out yet. Well, it was fun.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Space Ranger Spin, but it was a lot of fun. I would say to try it now when you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Are you a Figment fan? I saw your shirt.
Oh, I'm everybody's.
You're an everybody fan?
Everybody.
I love Orangeburg. So that's a cute shirt. It does have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I got that cast connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there yesterday.
Oh.
Well, nice to meet you.
Well, nice meeting you too.
We're just kind
My
of.
website Rexorg, R-E-X-O-R-G.
Oh, you have one too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's take a look.
Yeah, I've only got 498 subscribers.
That's okay. I'm at like 460. I just started.
okay.
So me and you were in the same boat.
I've been on YouTube since 2008.
Oh, there you go.
I've got over 1,400 videos. So.
I just started, so we can help each other out. That's okay.
There you go.
Let me find you here.
Haunted Mansion.
What is your name on here?
Rexorg, R-E-X-O-R-G.
R-E-X-O-R-G. There you are. Found you. There you go. I got it.
There you go.
Well, nice to meet you. I wasn't able to do a POV, but I did get the Space Ranger done. So I did it once, but I just had surgery on my wrist, so I can't use it that well. It's kind of a weird ride vehicle where you have to use one hand to spin and one hand to shoot. So using this hand, I can't use it that well, and then trying to use one to shoot. So I was talking to the cast member after. I was being really nice, but I said I can't use it that well because this. So he offered to have me get right back on, which was nice of him. And then I just streamed the whole thing. I didn't use the gun. I just streamed it. So I got a really good view of it to just watch. And the second time, the ride vehicle actually spun like the way it was supposed to, whereas the first one was like the wrong direction the whole time. So I didn't notice at first that I had to move it. So I think the first one I was in wasn't working that well. Probably why.
Taking on-ride photos?
What's that?
On-ride photos?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll come back next week. It won't be so crowded.
Yeah, exactly. I'm coming back in 2 weeks, so it won't be so crowded then.
Another 4.5 weeks. So.
Oh, there you go.
Since October. So.
Yeah. I try to come every 2 weeks. I'm from Alabama, so I have to drive down on my days off and stuff. But I'll be back in 2 weeks, and it won't be.
We live in Windermere, close, just backstage, about 2 miles.
Oh, well, that's nice. I wish I lived that close.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing? New friend here. We're just hanging out in line.
My wife and I were both at Disneyland when it opened
Oh, wow.
in August. But of course, we didn't know each other then. But
Yeah.
we weren't quite there. I think missed her about a couple of weeks. So
That's very cool.
yeah. Walt Disney was in the park, but I didn't get to meet him. But my aunt and uncle, they knew Walt Disney.
Wow.
So,
That's very
but I didn't
cool.
get to meet him. I was only 8 years old. So,
Hey, still.
I was more interested in the park than who Walt Disney was.
Yeah, still, that's very cool. They haven't announced it, but I feel like something broke. 'Cause usually they keep moving and nothing's moving right now.
Oh, this is why. Look, we were at the
They
same
shut down the people mover for some reason. I don't know. There were still people on it, but either somebody scattered ashes or threw up or something. But people were not very happy.
I know, I wanted to come over here to try out Space Ranger Spin, so I was wanting to come over here anyway. But we were in Hollywood Studios earlier, and it was insanity. And all the lines were 2.5 hours long, and a bunch of the rides were breaking down, and even the shows, like the first villain show was canceled. So there was just mass people, and no one knew what to do. Everybody's just like standing around. So that's why I decided to come over here early, because I'm like, you couldn't get on anything, and there was just, I'm like, Magic Kingdom's numbers are better. There's still a lot of people here.
Oh, yeah.
There's more to do, and it was kind of spread out.
It's
So
not at capacity, but I'd say 50,000 plus.
yeah, it's busy here, but they're managing the crowds better here. So I'm gonna go back to Hollywood. My car's over there. I have to go back to Hollywood Studios later, and I'm hoping that the heat will hit some people, and they'll probably go after the first Fantasmic. So I'll get some other rides done, and then I'll hit the second one. So
I always tell the cast members back in, let's see, about, not too long ago, you come in January and February, and you can go on a mansion 5-6 times in a row.
Yeah.
But not anymore.
no, some nights you luck out. Like I was here streaming 2 weeks ago, and I came and did Hollywood Studios on a Friday night. No, it was a Monday night. I'm sorry, it was the first night I was here, and for some reason it was dead. There was nothing going on. It was dead. I rode Rise of Resistance. It was at a 5-minute wait. I've never seen that. I rode it 4 times in a row. There was nobody there. I don't know how I lucked out. There was nothing going on, I guess, or people went home. I don't know, but I mean, you could have just kept riding. It got to a point where it was like boring, and I've never seen that before. Just a weird night.
This is not a good sign that we're not moving. I hope
Yeah, I think it might have broke down. All right, guys, I think Haunted Mansion, they haven't announced anything, but I think it might have broke down. I see people coming out, but like nothing's moving. So I think we might hop out of this line. All right. Here, I'll let you guys talk to him. Here. Everyone was asking who you were that I was talking to. Here. Go ahead.
Hi, everybody. This is Rex. Please check out my website on YouTube. Press the button and subscribe. We appreciate it. Got all kinds of videos in there. Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, and all kinds of other interesting videos. Check it out. And click that button to subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you.
There you go, guys. That's who I've been chatting to. So go ahead and help him out. Go and watch him. All right. You have a good day. I'm going to hop over this because this is taking too long. You're welcome. You have a good day. I'll see you around, I'm sure. I'm going to hop over this. It's our new little friend, guys. He's a very nice gentleman. Go and help him out. Yeah, you can throw his channel up there, Mike. I'm up for helping everybody. He was a very nice man. He's been on there a long time. I don't have any problem helping people out at all. I'm in the same boat he is, and we're all just trying to help each other. So you can throw up his link if you want, Mike. Thank you. I'm trying to see. I've been standing in the sun the whole time, so I'm having a hard time. The equipment's getting kind of hot. Let's go wander down this way and see what else we can get into. I'm pretty sure it doesn't say Haunted Mansion's broken down, but they're not moving. So I'm I'm gonna sit down in the shade here for a second and hook up my other phone and see what's going on. And if not, we'll just do a couple more walkthroughs. And I think Winnie the Pooh had some stuff last time I looked. But I need to hook up my other phone anyway, so let's pull this out. Ooh, it's toasty. Yeah, he's been doing it a little bit longer than I have. Let me turn this on to me. There we go. Yeah, he said I think he's at 500, and I said, oh, that's what I'm trying to get to. So we were almost the same. But I think he's been doing it a really long time. But he's a nice gentleman. We don't mind helping him out. We don't mind helping anybody out. So you can go ahead. You may have been 500. Well, there you go. Anybody that sees that, go ahead and give him a like. Go ahead and help a guy out. Let me see if I can grab my other chargers here. I just turned it around because there's a lot of families here eating. I don't want them to feel like I am videoing them without being weird. Okay, bye Pookie Bug. Pookie Bug is going to do his afternoon workout, guys. So he is going off at the moment. And that's okay. You guys are all helping me out. If you guys all have to leave, that's okay too. I can do this on my own if I need to. I know you guys are all busy. You guys have been helping out a ton, so I appreciate all of that. This was kind of not something I was planning on doing all day, but this is what it's turned into, so we're gonna make this work. I think both my batteries are still good. I recharged my other battery. Yeah, my one battery pack is still only at 70, and I have a second one that's the same, so I have a lot of batteries, so you're good. I just had to grab the one for my other phone because, ooh, and it quickly dropped. My phone's only at 38%, my personal phone, so. He was just saying when we were talking, I don't know if you guys heard that the park is near capacity in Magic Kingdom at this point, so it's very, very busy here. But they are managing the crowds a lot better than Hollywood Studios, I guess because it's bigger. Yeah, he said he has a lot of videos, so I don't think he goes live. So, yeah. Yeah, he started a really long time ago. So I said, I just started, and I think I've almost got the same as him, but I only started like a month ago. So, that's okay. We'll still help him out. I liked his shirt. I don't know if anybody saw that, but it's like an Epcot shirt, and it had all of the characters on it. I'm not a Figment person, but it had Figment, it had Orange Bird. Love Orange Bird. So that was cool. I still haven't seen Doug come on today, and I was like, Doug, Donald Duck, come on. All right, I think we're all set now. So we got plenty of juice for the rest of the day. And we fell over. That was me. I hit it with my drink. So we've got plenty of juice for the rest of the day, but I do have to eat at some point. I had a drink. The rest of my hydration drink I brought. And I'll have to fill up with another one. I'll get a water, and I've got some liquid IV to put in there. And it does help, y'all. I don't necessarily love the taste of them, but it does help out. You guys are asking for tricks in the park when it's hot. The liquid IV and things do help with hydration when it's super, super hot out. So, how's everybody doing today? Welcome in. I know I don't usually talk to you guys all the time like this, so that's why I figured I would turn the camera around, and that way other people don't feel like I'm videoing them all the time. Oh, yeah. I think it's one of those things that until I monetize, I can't. So that's why I'm trying to get there. I'm not even necessarily trying to get there so that you're not going to make a ton of money when you first get monetized, but there's so many things that I can't do until I am. And I'm going to have to sit down with a bunch of you guys. Cookie Bear Bug and I were talking about that I am somewhat techie. I know I'm probably going to need a new computer, but I'm going to need some help with some of this stuff because there's a bunch of these things that I have tried to do and it isn't working, like encoders and stuff. And I think part of that is my laptop, which is new. It's just not, doesn't have the graphics card enough, and other things that it just won't let me do because I'm not monetized. And I think that's part of it. So I think once I get monetized, I'm going to have to sit down with a couple of you guys that know how to do some more of those things, if you guys don't mind, and help me. Because some of that I don't know how to get that stuff on there, and I know I need them to try and keep up with everybody else. I know I need to make a logo. I know I need to get some graphics up. I would like to start a little fund, not necessarily like TPG has, but just for like fun little things that we can do. Let me turn that off, it's a phone call. Fun little things that, like the bubble wand thing that I was saying, that we can do fun little things for people every once in a while. I know I'm smaller, but I think it would be a fun thing for us to just do some stuff every once in a while for people. Just tiny little pixie dust things. And we could do this for cast members too. I'm more than happy to do that. You know, we'll find a random cast member maybe that does something really good for us in one day and just say, you know, what would you like? And then we'll just go and get them something. Maybe it's their favorite snack or a drink when it's really hot, or, you know, just something. Okay, I'll have to take a look for the redirect. I maybe just don't have it set up because I'm not sure it's something I had to have set up or something that I have to click that I didn't have clicked. So when we get a second, I'll have to sit down with Doug or have Doug message me or something, and we'll have to figure that out, because I would super appreciate that. That's nice that he even tried to do that for me. And again, I super appreciate everybody trying to help me, because a lot of this is new, and as much as I researched some of this before I started, I am learning a lot as I go. So as long as someone can show me once or twice, maybe sometimes just once, I pick up on it pretty quick. But some of the stuff, it's not so simple as you can just Google stuff and find it. So thank you, Missy. Thank you, Missy Mouse. So thank you for hanging in there, everybody, and helping me along the way. Thank you, Missy. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to turn this back around, and we're going to go see what we can get ourselves into here. So I do appreciate all of you guys and all of the help that you guys have given me. I just don't like annoying people either. So I know that you guys always say to reach out, and you can ask Spooky Bear. I say that all the time. He says, go and ask them. They say it's okay to ask. And I'm like, no, because I just don't want to irritate everybody. And you guys have already helped me out so much. But there are some things that I'm going to need help with, because some of it I just plain don't know. And short of Cookie Bear plays a lot of video games and stuff, we just don't know a lot about that kind of stuff. So anybody that is willing to help out, by all means. For those of you, I know Doug and everybody already has me on Facebook. I'll have to kind of reach out and find you. I know Doug isn't on right now, but we'll have to go and find him. Oh, I think they're setting up for another parade. We'll have to sit down and figure out how to do that redirect. It's probably just a button I have to push that I never even knew or thought to do. So, is it close to 3? Yeah, it's 2:52, so we're about to hit another Festival of Fantasy, y'all. So, that's what's going on right now. We keep hitting all the parades. I'm trying to see where we're gonna go up this way. We could watch Festival of Fantasy again, but I feel like maybe we can hop on a couple rides while everybody is watching the parade. So let's go back up this way. We're gonna sneak up the back way here up to Fantasyland. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for coming back or joining in. This is Steph from Steph Wonders Disney. We did a midday hop over to Magic Kingdom. Checked out Space Ranger Spin. 1000% recommend that. Very cool. There's a good view of the castle. Oh, and the stairs. They are hilarious, by the way. If you ever get a chance to interact with them, hilarious. Love the stepsisters. Some of the funniest moments I've ever had at Disney were with those two. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for the sub, guys. Ooh, it's getting windy. There's still no water. They take down the scaffolding for pictures at about noon, but it still looks pretty weird. Sorry, I was trying to do something here. So hard when I'm trying to multitask here.
An enchanting celebration in the streets. Our Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade. And now,
all right, let's see what we can get into. Sorry, I saw somebody commenting on there. Hello, Patrick. Welcome. Thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. We are doing a midday stream at Magic Kingdom. We are just kind of walking around. We're going to see if we can jump on something real quick while everybody's watching the parade, which we did watch earlier. If you go back and rewind the stream, either when it posts later or whenever. And we did the new soft opening of Space Ranger Spin, which was very cool. Highly recommend that, which I never would have recommended Space Ranger before. So that's very cool. But since everybody's down there watching the parade, I'm going to see if we can get into a couple things. I very much appreciate that. We're getting closer to our goal. We're trying to hit 500 today. If we get over that, would be even better. That's my goal for today. We're going to head back over to Hollywood Studios in just a little bit and hit Fantasmic and do some night rides of some things. And of course, just check everything out at night, because Hollywood Studios at night is the best. I think everything at night is the best, to be honest. Epcot's kind of the same, you know. But Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom, I mean, who agrees with that? Everything at nighttime is just, it just looks cool, right? We're at 465. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It's not bad. I have zero complaints. I want people in here that want to be here and that appreciate everything that we do. And I've only been to Magic Kingdom a couple of times, or not Magic Kingdom, Disney World. It has been Magic Kingdom as well, but I've only been to Disney World for a couple of streams. So this isn't too bad. I appreciate every single one of you. Pop in the chat anytime, or if you're a Ninja Watcher, we love our Ninja Watchers too. I'm a Ninja Watcher sometimes. I Ninja Watch other people's. Sometimes it's nice to just have it on in the background and see what's going on. You never know what's going to happen or what you're going to see. I talk so much on my own stream, sometimes I like to just sit there and watch everybody else. Your next trip is next year. Well, by all means, if you have questions, if it's something I can't answer, because by no means do I know everything, there's a lot of people in here that know a lot of things, so someone will probably be able to help you or answer those questions for you. So if you have questions, because things change almost daily here in Magic Kingdom, and Disney World, and Epcot, and Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom, we'll be able to help you with that. Someone will be able to help you with that. I asked my own chat earlier a bunch of things, and they were able to help me with that. So by all means, if you have questions, go ahead and ask them, because someone will be able to help you. Winnie the Pooh's at 45 minutes, y'all. That's not too bad. You are never too old for Disney. That is correct. I'm a firm believer that, and people have repeated this several times, but I really do believe that Walt made this park for everybody, because it's where everybody can be a kid. People have different views on, you know, Disney and kids and strollers and all kinds of things. Kids definitely belong at Disney, 100%. But adults also belong at Disney, because that's where they can be a kid. Even if it's for an hour and they can forget about, and I think that's why that draws so many people in, is you can have fun and be whimsical and forget about, you know, boring adult life and bills and all those things for just a few minutes and be a kid again. And that's why he built these parks. So Disney is definitely for everybody. I know I'm middle-aged, we'll put it that way. Ooh, a bug just flew in my eye. I know everybody seems to think that I'm younger, and I get that all the time, even from people I work with. They think I'm in my mid-30s, and I am definitely not. And I know there's people on here that are much older, and there's people on here that are much younger. But everybody has a different take and different, you know, and that's where all the age comes into play. Everyone has different favorite rides and different favorite characters and different favorite things that they like to do and eat. And that all changes with, you know, your age and what you like to do and what you can do. But Disney is also so accommodating with all of those things too. So Disney is most definitely for everybody. I see the People Mover moving again, so maybe we'll jump on the People Mover, guys. Not the most exciting, thrilling ride in the world. I was going to try and take you guys on Space Mountain or Tron, but the numbers are pretty high over there, and I'm trying to get in a few things before we have to go off in a little bit. Give myself a little tiny bit of a breather and some food before we jump back over to Hollywood Studios. Yeah, if you're too old, that's what ECBs are for. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been trying to tell Sheila. She just put a heart up in the group. Everyone needs to tell her that. She keeps saying she can't come with me because she can't walk that far. I keep telling her, A, you don't actually have to walk that far. I walk this much right now because I'm streaming. So when you're streaming, you're walking around the same area multiple times. So like when I'm in Epcot, I'm just constantly just walking circles. You don't do that when you're here not streaming, like with family or whatever. Also, that's what they have EVCs for, and scooters and wheelchairs. So, I mean, they're everywhere here, everywhere. You wouldn't be at a place if you had one, but you actually don't have to walk that far. She would be fine here, by the way, y'all. She would be fine. I know her. She would be fine. We're gonna get her here one day. I don't know if y'all want to see her on stream though. She's kind of goofy. Yep, I just called you out. Space has single rider and it's open? Well, let's go see what single rider is like, because we can put on that handy little chest mount that I've got. I know it's a little awkward when I put it on, but I can sit down outside here and put it on before we go into single rider. Let's go check that out. Space Mountain, here we come. People mover, move over. You can hear I was right beside the People Mover, but if they've got single rider open, let's go check that out. I can sit down right here and put the chest mount on. I'm here for that. So, I don't see a single rider line. Are you sure they have a single rider line? Ask cast members. Okay. Let me go and ask them. I mean, usually as kind of a single rider anyway, kind of. You sit like single in a row, but... Hi, do you guys have single rider going right now?
Unfortunately, not in the Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
All of the other three parks will have one, but not Magic Kingdom.
Okay, no worries. Thank you so much. You have a good day. Oh, thank you. I got these a while ago, and I was in Hollywood Studios earlier, which I'm going back, so, you know, it's kind of more Donaldy over there. And he saw them earlier. We were over there, so but thank you. No single rider, guys. No single rider. We're going to go back to People Mover. We tried. But he said no, not in Magic Kingdom today, probably because it's so busy. They are almost at max capacity. I was hearing some other people talking and some other cast members as I was kind of walking around. You guys probably couldn't hear it because as you get further away, you know, you can't hear everything, but they are getting closer to max capacity here. So I'm glad we came over when we did, or else we wouldn't be allowed in, because they have to make room for those people that have reservations that maybe haven't showed up yet, which some people don't show up till later for fireworks and things. Same thing with Hollywood Studios. I mean, I have a reservation there, so they have to let me back in, whereas there might be people that are going to get kicked out there. They won't be allowed in if they try to go over there. So it was worth a shot. I mean, it's not like we had to walk very far. People Mover's right here. There's even a huge line for People Mover, though. That's kind of shocking. Yeah, wah. We tried it. Not today. We'll have to do that next time. I 100% would have ridden Space Mountain. That's one of my OGs. Can't do Thunder Mountain, we do Space Mountain. But no Space Mountain today. Wah, wah. This whole line is for the People Mover. Dang, son. It is busy, imagine. If there is a line for the People Mover, we got problems. Hi, how are you? We have a waiting line for the People Mover. We have met capacity, people. For those of you that aren't usually in Magic Kingdom or aren't here super often, there isn't usually a massive wait for the People Mover. So if you have a wait for the People Mover, that means that there are some people here. I apologize if I'm not answering right on cue. It is my screen's getting a little dark because it's warm. It is so people-y. I can't see who it is that wrote that. I think it's E-Rock, but it is very people-y here. I have been here at max capacity before, and I'm glad I'm not staying for the fireworks, because when you stay for fireworks at max capacity, it is miserable. The fireworks are always amazing, but max capacity people is miserable for fireworks. They just smush you in there. You and your favorite 100,000 friends are sitting there together. And unfortunately, some of these people here, I think we talked about this on my my new chat podcast on Monday nights, is some people, they need some better deodorant or hygiene things. And I have smelled some today. And when you have to stand really close to some people like that and don't have a choice, ooh-wee. So thank you for everybody listening, and thank you for using deodorant. I'm gonna say that. Hey SG. It is very people-y here in the Magic Kingdom, SG, but we did ride Space Ranger Spin twice. It is awesome. So you will be excited to do that when we go in May. It is 1,000% better than it was. It is not like Toy Story Mania, but I would say it is better. It is so good. I couldn't really do it the first time because my hand being messed up, and you have to like spin the ride vehicle and shoot. So then the cast member was really nice and let me ride it again to just stream it so you can go back and watch it after. It is so cool, SG. You will love it. And it's got like a 3D area. It's kind of like Guardians, which I know you haven't ridden that yet, but you will. So cool. You will absolutely love it. Hey Cakes, welcome back. If you go back and watch this, Cakes, Mike can attest to this. I zoomed in on your friend at A Small World. Just for you. It's totally changed, SG. Totally different inside. It's nothing the same. Ride vehicle's different. The blasters are different. It's got like a 3D part. All of the targets are different. It's completely different. Just wipe out any memory that you had of Space Ranger Spin before. This is totally different. You can go back once this posts and watch it. I rode it twice. Everybody on here is kind of like I got pixied up. It was very cool, and they're probably looking for, you know, free advertising. They saw I was streaming, and I was really nice to them. I was just chatting with them, and I mentioned that I couldn't really do it really well because of my messed up wrist and hand, and I was trying to do it. You kind of have to spin the vehicle as well as shoot, and I think the first ride vehicle I had wasn't working very well because I did realize when I did it the second time, the second vehicle was kind of spinning on its own more, like in the direction you were supposed to shoot, and the first one didn't. So for the first little bit, I didn't realize I was supposed to be spinning the ride vehicle. So I went in there completely blind. I hadn't watched anybody in there yet, so I didn't know I had to spin it, as well as like the way the blaster, you have to like pick it up on the thing. I thought you just had to use it in the holder. I'm like, why can't I like move this? So I was kind of being a weird girl about it. But yeah, it was really cool. So then he said, well, here, let's get you back on there again. And he immediately just took me and stuck me right back on the thing and told the cast member that they're having me rewrite it. And I just rewrote it a second time immediately and just streamed it the second time. Very cool. You will love it. I would say it's better than Toy Story Mania. So yeah, we wrote it twice, back to back. Very cool. Yeah, they kept the Buzz animatronic. He's still in there. But everything else, like the actual ride itself, is totally different. There are some good throwbacks, like Easter eggs to the old ride. Like some of the 3D targets and stuff, they have like the old aliens, the one that looks like a crab, and some of the other ones that are in there, but they're in there like a different way. Are they the same vehicles? They seem different. You're probably right. I didn't look it up. They seem different. Maybe it's just because the blasters seem different. But yeah, you'll like it, SG. So you'll be excited to try that. Hey, Jacob. Nice to meet you. Welcome in. Wow, okay. Welcome in, Jacob. Nice to meet you. We were just talking about Space Ranger Spin. We rode that twice earlier. Very, very cool. Hi. We're gonna ride the People Mover now. Hollywood Studios was crazy earlier. And it was better when we first got to Magic Kingdom. We hopped over here, but it is nearing max capacity here at Magic Kingdom. I think Spring Breakers and then also Easter, it's getting pretty nuts over here. So I think we're going to finish up with the People Mover here, and then I'm going to take a small break so I can actually sit down for a few minutes and try to eat some food. All I've had today is the Rapunzel sundae from Storytime Treats, which I love, but that's all I've had to eat really. And then we're going to hop back on a night stream. We're going to go back to Hollywood Studios, of course. My car is there. And we're going to walk through at nighttime, which always is cool. But if anybody goes back and re-watches, we saw Darth Vader a couple times today. Super happy to see Darth Vader back. He's my boy. And we had some really good timing today. Just walked up on a lot of shows. The Stormtroopers and Imperial Guards. We saw Powerline Max and Goofy. We saw Pluto. Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to everything else that's going on too. We just walked up on a lot of things today. One. Thank you. And then when we got to Magic Kingdom, I walked right into the Festival of Fantasy. So that was amazing. It wasn't the best spot because I literally just walked up Main Street to it. So I just quickly hooked up my gear and started streaming. So we've had some really good luck today. We rode It's a Small World. We did the Buzz Lightyear twice. And now we're doing People Mover. We were going to do the Haunted Mansion. We were in line. We met a new friend. I had him do a little bumper on the show here. It looks like he does mostly content, but Mike linked his stuff in the channel briefly. We're here to help everybody out just as much as everybody has helped me out a ton. So we put his name in the channel. He seemed like a really nice gentleman, and he's still at Haunted Mansion. He did not, unfortunately, get to try Space Ranger Spin because he's on a scooter and they weren't able to accommodate him today with it being a soft opening. They couldn't get people on that have wheelchair or scooter access. So he will have to try it again another time, but he does live locally, so he gets to come more often. A new pasta recipe. Super shocker, Sarah Grace. A super shocker.
Non-stop service around.
What kind of pasta recipe did you learn? Yes, thank you for linking that again, Mike. Anybody that can support him, go ahead and support this guy's channel. He was a very nice gentleman. I think he was at about 500 subs, and that's about what I'm trying to get to today.
Intergalactic travelers, welcome aboard the
I think he's been streaming for a really long time, or doing content for a really long time. I know I only just started, but he was a very nice gentleman. He's in line for Haunted Mansion right now. I was in line for Haunted Mansion, but I think it broke down. I didn't check it on the app, but we were standing in line, just standing there, and it wasn't moving, and there's a lot of people. It was at about 15 minutes, and we stood there for a really long time. So I popped out of line and came over here.
Please do not leave by while I'm boarding. Thank you.
Ooh, sounds good. Sounds like almost like a carbonara or something.
The next station is Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Traders. Transfer to green and red lines.
It's a view of the castle and the no water.
Rolling through the future. Right by two.
She's almost done being repainted. She needs a little bit more blue. It does get a little leggy in here sometimes.
First up, Progress City. Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow.
Welcome in if you're new. Welcome in. We're just on the people mover.
Ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's tiny people mover.
Thanks, Ashi.
I wonder if that means
I
there's a
tried.
tiny Borak.
I can really cook when I have time to.
On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars.
My dad isn't on right now. He went to go work out. Thanks for popping on, though. We'll get you on all the cool rides, don't worry. Oh. Now we're going to breathe in the fumes from Tomorrowland Speedway. This is the first ride we took SG on when she was like 5 when we came. And you loved it. And I think it threw my back up. I think it's the first picture that we have together because you insisted on riding it with me. And we realized how awful it was, but you loved it.
31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
And Tron. Welcome in anybody that's coming in, and welcome in. Hit that like button if you haven't already, guys. It really does help. And if you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button for me. Thank you so much.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy.
Big hand to all our mods today. They've been helping out quite a bit. Especially since we decided to do, it's going to be close to like a 14-hour stream today between Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom. So hands off to our moderators today.
Our high-speed rocket port to distant deep space destination.
Good job, guys. You've never done it since. Yeah, me and you both. Me and you both.
Let relaxation wash over you at the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy. The coral rooms of Lycee 7. You H2O it to yourself. Book today.
Stuck in the dark, guys. Welcome in if you're new to the channel. Welcome back. We're inside the people mover. Ooh, that sounds good, Carolyn. Welcome back. That sounds good. I could go for a burger and a baked potato right now. That sounds amazing. to decide if I should eat here or Hollywood Studios, guys. Any ideas? I've eaten at so many places, and then I just kind of go blank. My fail-safe is to go to Columbia Harbor House. But, yes, she loves her some potatoes. Me too. Yeah, the back lot is good. I was actually shocked. I haven't been to the back lot for a while. We had some decent food from the back lot last time we went there. Cookie Bug was very surprised. So maybe I'll head back there and eat. That might be easier because then I'm there and I can just set up. I was thinking of eating at Magic Kingdom, but it's so crazy here. I feel like we'd be waiting a long time anyway.
To your right is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship.
We'll have to go down and see what they've got for offerings and Joffrey's down there. We might have to go back and try that, what was that they had? It was like a Fear lemonade or something at Joffrey's at the Tower of Terror. That was the first ride we did this morning, Sarah Grace, by the way. You missed it. We're calling it Terror Tuesday. And my mom was laughing, but I laughed the whole time. But they have, it's like a blueberry lemonade, or grape. It was grape lemonade. It sounded kind of good when it's hot.
Inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
I think you've been on the People Mover, Sarah Grace. It's just been a long time. We're usually too busy going on all the other rides, but I think you have been on it, maybe once. I think you've been on it with Nanny and Papa one time. Ooh, it's whipping through here. The line for bus is shortened quite a bit. That's the line there. It's thinned out some.
All in all, Space Rangers, report to your Star Cruiser and join me on this daring space mission against the evil Emperor's.
Affirmative. We're on it, Buzz. You can count on us.
There's some of Space Ranger's spent down in there. A little bit of it. It's cute. I didn't realize you could see it from the People Mover now. They must have had a curtain over it before or something. I didn't notice it last time we did the People Mover when we were here. We'll be here again in 2 weeks, so we'll be doing all of this again, and I'll make sure that I get some multi-passes that time. We'll definitely try out the chest harness and do a Tron. It worked out pretty good for doing Space Ranger.
Take the time to see this show.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority
You
Station.
guys remind me to reach out to Mike too about that,
Our People Mover journey has nearly
about what we were talking about earlier before I forget.
Thanks for riding with us. It's been a
After
pleasure.
the long stream. I probably won't forget, but just in case.
This is always my favorite part. Because now is the time.
It's probably just a button I have to click and I just don't know which one.
Tomorrow. Today. See you in the future.
Alright, we're almost back. That was the People Mover, folks. It's a good little ride to get off your feet.
This is the TTA. Non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
Until they open automatically. Step onto the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Thank you.
We'll get off of here and see what the wait times are like now.
Please keep arms and other appendages away from the doors.
I think since it's max capacity or close to it, I think it's getting kind of crazy here too, so we might be calling it pretty soon.
Thank you.
And we'll just take the time to rest a little bit and recharge. Thank you, ma'am. You can see all the people up there from the parade. We'll take the time to rest and recharge a little bit, and when we'll head back to Hollywood Studios. We're all ready to go for another few hours of rides and Fantasmic. Welcome back and welcome in to anybody watching. We're here from a very busy Hollywood Studios. We are going to try and do Rise, Sarah Grace. You should pop back on and watch if you can. We weren't able to do it earlier because with everything being at capacity, all of the waits were like 2, pushing 3 hours for some things, and then some of the rides were breaking down. So that's why we left early. We were there until just after 11, but it was pretty insane. And then even some of the shows, like we didn't get to do Villains because the first show was canceled. So it was just kind of crazy. And so we decided, you know, let's go to Magic Kingdom. The wait times were a lot better. They were managing it better. The parade's still going on. And I walked in straight into the parade, and we've gotten to ride a few rides. So it's been good. It's been really, really good. Festival of Fantasy is still going. It looks like, I think that's the Little Mermaid going by. Let's see if we can get a little spot by the rocks here. You guys can watch the rest of that while I look at some wait time to see if there's anything we can hop on real quick. I would have loved to do the Haunted Mansion, but I wasn't going to wait and standing out in that blazing heat for an hour if it wasn't moving. There it is there. Let's see if we can zoom in, you guys can see it. There it is, at the end of it. I'm Donald Duck today, Sarah Grace. I actually had a lot of people comment on it, some cast members, they like my ears. Let me check on the wait times here and I'll turn it around so you can see. I said I should have done Darth Vader because we ran into Darth Vader the first time today, which they did say they were going to start bringing Darth into the parks, and lo and behold, he was there today. So I was like, of course, the day that I'm not there, or the day that I'm not dressed like Darth. You know I usually dress like Darth Vader. I've got an R2 outfit put together now too, so. He is finally back. Yes, ma'am. And he looks so good. We saw him twice today. It was so good. I was excited to see him. Let's see. Yeah, see, I don't know. It says Haunted Mansion is 30 minutes, but that's not correct because I was just over there and it wasn't moving and it was 50 minutes. That's why we originally went over there. So I think some of this is a little off. I don't mind walking back over there. Festival of Fantasy is just ending. There's going to be a lot of people over there. I can see Mickey and Minnie there. There they are with the boat. I'll turn around and see. Yeah, she. Got the Donald Duck ears and the blue dress. So we're all Donald Duck today. Oh, and I have my cell phone. Hang on. Got to hook up to the charger. And my watch band. So we are all blue today. I know, I try. I have fun with it. So it's cool. It's not anything complicated. Just, you know. But I love these ears. I love it's got the little tag on it, the little sailor hat. I just had the cast member over at Space Mountain say that he really liked them too. So we're going to try and do Space Mountain if they had single rider, but they do not today. So I was going to try and do it. I thought about you because I know it's your fave. And I've got that chest harness now. So the chest harness worked really good on Buzz. So I thought about trying it out on Space Mountain, but I didn't want to wait in the line, but no single rider today. So, wah wah. All right, we're going to walk back over to Haunted Mansion, guys. I would say for the fun of it. I don't know if it's really fun. But we'll walk back over there, and if it indeed is 30 minutes and the line is moving, we'll get back in that line. You know what? I didn't see Jungle Cruise on there. I'm sure it was there. I think it was like 90 minutes or something. And if not, then I think we'll just call it, and I'll go back over to Hollywood Studios and grab myself something to eat. And we'll do a little rest up and get ready for the next stream. We got lots to do tonight too. Lots and lots. A busy day, but I like it. I'd rather be busy. I'm glad that I actually feel better too. It was pretty rough this morning. I didn't think I was gonna make it. For real. I was sitting in my car right before the stream started. I got there early. And I was just sitting in my car and I took Zofran and I was like, ooh, this is gonna be rough. But we made it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Jungle Cruise is an hour. Peter Pan is an hour. Space Mountain 65 minutes. Tron 75 minutes. Seven Drives Mine Train is 80. Tiana's Bayou Adventure 95. That's how you know it's hot, is when Tiana's is 95. Because it's toasty and everybody's trying to cool off. Usually, you know, the winter, Tiana's was way less because everybody was just trying to get over with, but not now. I'm trying to get a picture of the castle, guys, just for painting purposes. All right, let's go through Frontierland though, because we haven't been over there today. We've just been walking everywhere else, so let's go check out Frontierland. Welcome in if you are new to the channel, or welcome back if you are a friend to the channel already. We are going to head back over to the Haunted Mansion and see if we can try and get back on, and if not, then I think we're just gonna take a little jump off stream before we hop. We're gonna hop back over to Hollywood Studios, so we're gonna take a little break, get something to eat. We got to get back over to Hollywood Studios, so we'll take the bus over. That's something else we learned today, Sarah Grace. Always learning. They have buses that go directly from park to park now. So we don't have to go back to the resort and then take another bus out or the monorail. We can just take the bus right from Magic Kingdom to Hollywood Studios and vice versa, or wherever. Yeah, Peter Pan is never not an hour. Sometimes it rope drop. I've seen it less sometimes when it's like really dead, like when I came in February and it was like 30 degrees and we were freezing.
Yeah, you had it.
But even then it still would get up a little higher. Which Peter Pan is a super cute ride, but it's not really worth an hour. Yeah, it is. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I already had ice cream today, or else I'd be tempted to stop and get me a I Love You float. One of my favorites. We are at Sunshine Tree Terrace. There's also a big line. I think there's gonna be big lines everywhere because it is either at or close to max capacity here. So I'm glad I had a reservation at Hollywood Studios because they have to let me back in. It is busy, busy, busy. There's even people waiting to get into Swiss Family Tree Robinson. I don't think I've ever seen people waiting to get into the tree. Like, that's just not a thing. Oh. Everybody has to put a laughing emoji in the chat that finds that funny. You know it's busy in Magic Kingdom when people are waiting to do the treehouse.
So I ended up having to eat it. I had to drink it.
That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. The spitting camel is probably popular today. All I see is like people. We're gonna go this way over to Haunted Mansion. Normally I would go past Pirates too, but Pirates can get a little laggy when you get inside. So if we're just going and doing a walk like right up to the ride, it gets a little leggy at the beginning, and then it's fine, and then gets a little leggy at the end. But since it's got a really long wait, I'm not going to take you guys in there because I don't want it to cut stream. We had some issues yesterday, and I don't want that to happen again today. So with all of the people here, I know that Magic Kingdom can have issues anyways. So I'm going to just not do that. So if there's anything else anyone wants to see last minute, let me know since we're heading in that direction. We've got the pin traders here. We can go in here real quick as we're walking back up. I think they have some ears and things here. Ooh, these are cute. I mean, they're for winter time. Those aren't going to be any good right now, but still cute. I did laugh that they've got Halloween stuff out already. They've got the Halloween ears. They don't have any of the newer things here. They have some magic bands. There's a Stitch one. I don't see any new ones here. No new magic bands. Mickey. Trying to see if they've got anything new. But nothing that I see that stands out as being new. This is all stuff that's been here before. Same with the pins. Mystery boxes. I don't know if Monorail Gem popped back on. There was those Stitch lanyards with the extra Stitch pins on them. We saw them at Epcot yesterday. I have not seen them at any of the parks yet. Any of the other parks other than Epcot. So if you're wanting those Monorail Gem, those are at Epcot. At that first little gift shop store when you walk into the World Showcase. Because I know you're a Stitch fan. They have a Stitch lanyard, Stitch and Angel lanyard. And they have Stitch and Angel pins already attached to them. It's like a special edition thing. It was cute. Again, I'm not a Stitch fan, but I know you are. Yeah, Thunder Mountain is supposed to be early May. I know we're going like the second week. So hopefully it should be open. The random date that's being thrown out there that I've seen is May the 9th. So hopefully it should be done by then. Now I see a line here and I'm really hoping that's not the Haunted Mansion line because like I said, they're saying it's 30 minutes and I feel like the app is not being updated because I feel like this is the Haunted Mansion line. And if that's the case, this is like an hour-and-a-half line. This is so long. So I don't know if this is a line for something else. But if this is the Haunted Mansion line, this is really long. This is not a 30-minute line. Yeah, that is the Haunted Mansion line. That is like an hour-and-a-half line for Haunted Mansion. It is wrapped all the way past where the Liberty Bell used to be, down into Frontierland. So the app is obviously not being updated correctly. Oh, sorry. The app is not being updated correctly because that is not right. There is no way that that is a 30-minute line. Absolutely not. And it's really sad because there's people here that don't know that, you know, that either haven't been here before or don't know that that's not a 30-minute line, and they're being fooled by that. So that's kind of sad. So we are not going to do that. Yeah, then you have to wait for the pre-show. Okay, so now they're saying mid-May. So it might be open, Sarah Grace. It might be, maybe not. So I think we're gonna call this, guys. It is like 3:30 and I think we were saying 4 o'clock. I can keep walking around, but I don't think there's anything we can get into for a ride, and it is 4:45. Let me turn this around somewhere where I can see you because it is really bright right there. So I think I'm going to call the midday Magic Kingdom stream. Sorry, I can't put you down anywhere, so I'm just going to hold you guys. So I appreciate all of you guys coming out for this stream. I know it was sporadic and last minute, so I am super happy that you guys came. We had a lot of fun. We got to ride the new Buzz Lightyear, which was a lot of fun. I would highly recommend doing that. super colorful. The 3D part was kind of like Guardians. Very cool. I was not a fan of the old Space Ranger, so very impressed. Would definitely do that. It does involve having to spin your ride vehicle, so if you're going with 2 people, make sure that you're not fighting over that. One person needs to be delegated to spin your ride vehicle. But it is very, very cool. So thank you all for coming out and watching this. I think, is there someone else coming on there? You're back and got Savannah Banana Ball tickets. Awesome, congrats. I'm glad that you got them. I'm just coming off stream, but I am going to come back between 6 and 6:30 over at Hollywood Studios. I'm going to take the bus back over now, and I'm going to go grab something to eat and hang out for a little bit before I come back on stream. We're going to hit up some rides, and like I said, I think everybody will clear out a bit after that first Fantasmic, so we'll get some stuff done. Hopefully ride Rise, maybe Slinky Dog, but we'll get some stuff done. We'll probably ride Tower again. We will not record the pre-show so that we will not get blocked again, which I'm probably going to have to edit that out. But I need to eat, because other than that Rapunzel Sunday, I haven't had anything to eat, and it's been hot. I don't know how many steps I've walked. We can check on my phone here. I've walked a lot, but it is hot out today. Probably going to get red again. But I will be back shortly. We're going to do all of those other things, so we've got lots more to do.
Nowhere. We're just trying to get to a bathroom.
Maybe we can this evening. What were you wanting to do? Sorry, what did I miss? It's Karen. If Mickey is in a long wait, can you say hello? Currently shows 10-minute wait. Hey Henry, you're back. Were you talking about Mickey? We're in Magic Kingdom, or were you talking about at Hollywood Studios? I know you just got back in. Sorry, Henry, I missed all of that. I definitely have no problem going in and seeing Mickey. Mickey and Minnie have their little outfits on over at Hollywood Studios. We can go in and say hi. That's no problem at all. So I will... So yeah, we'll pop in there and see them tonight. So thank you everybody for joining in. Cakes, once this posts, you'll have to go back and look. Me and Mike were laughing about me zooming in on our little friend, and It's a Small World, just for you. I'm sorry you missed it because you were at work. So thank you everybody, and we will be back in about 2.5 hours. So stay tuned. There is a thumbnail up for it, so if you want to wait there, you can. If you hit the notifications, it'll let you know when it pops up. And Sarah Grace, if you want to see Rise and a bunch of other things we're going to try and get on, and Fantasmic, because I know you haven't seen New Fantasmic either, then you can watch. We'll be on. You're welcome, Cakes. You need to come back on the stream later and explain to us what your particular beef is with that thing, because we're not really sure. I mean, there are so many creepy things that actually are in A Small World. I want to know what is the issue with that face thing. So we'll have to chat about the weird face. That's for another stream. So if you haven't yet and you are new, subscribe and like. We almost hit that 50 mark today, so that's exciting. And this is just the little stream that I had. So we are trying to hit 500. So if you have any friends, send them over here. That's about it. We will see you guys in a couple of hours once I get back to Hollywood Studios and I've eaten, okay? Bye, guys. Bye from Liberty Square. And again, thank you to our wonderful moderators. Mostly Mike today. He has stepped up. We've been doing like 16 hours of stream today. So thank you very much to our moderators. Whenever it is that we see them, we owe them all the stuff from Carmel Couche, or wherever it is that they like to eat snacks. Casey's Corner.